Hi everyone, welcome back. We are here once again in Sumeru, in the... what is this place called? The Aranara place? The Vanarana place. Excellent. We have a couple things to do before we get started. Mainly, we have some achievements to collect from last time, I believe it is. Yes, Portal of Marvels, step into the world of the Aranara. Perched between dream and reality, enter Vanarana. In reality, Vanarana, excuse me. Sternest of souls to be Ashtaha in all its forms. Apparently I did that. Delightful. I think that's everything? Perfect. We also have a letter from Keqing. It was her birthday the other day. I think we saw this come in, but I said I didn't want to read it at that time, so we're going to read it now so I don't forget about it. Keqing sent us a letter entitled Family Banquet. In previous years, my enthusiastic relatives often arranged grand celebrations for my birthday. If I ever hinted at declining, they would be quick to say the reservations had long been made and it would be too troublesome to change. This year, I no longer wish for them to go to such lengths on my behalf. I've decided on a different approach. I can prepare the meal myself and invite everyone to a gathering at my home. I've carefully planned out all the details, such as when to shop for which ingredients as well as in what order to prepare each dish. I've created a meticulous list to ensure everything about this family banquet is in place. However, turning ideas into reality came with its own unforeseen challenges. Though I had accounted for some extra portions to prevent any shortfalls during the process, I ended up making far more than anticipated. So, would you mind helping yourself to more food? Oh my goodness! She sent us so much! Oh, her specialty. That's really cool. Fried from within through the delicate application of electro. That's super cool. That's really cool. Wow, look at all that stuff. 2 revival foods? Ooh, oh, these are nice. Crab roe tofu. I don't think I have that one. Sounds like it would be a competitor for my dearest, most beloved revival dish that I use. Okay, now I have one more thing to say. It's an announcement. It's an important announcement. Not a bad one, but simply an announcement. And that announcement is I've realized I feel like I've gone into Sumeru with sort of the wrong mentality. To be honest, I've been a little bit too worried about people getting annoyed at how long it takes me to get through places. So I've been trying to, you know, power through these quests really quickly and focus on getting back to the main plot really quickly. And I have to be honest again, it's making me kind of miserable. I found myself in the very dangerous spot of not wanting to play, which is a mentality I want to avoid at all costs. So I've decided to do things my own way, once again. What does this mean? I don't know how much you'll notice has changed, because what I want to do is I want to do the quests. I want to do the world quests. I want to explore. And before you might have heard me telling myself, no, you're not allowed to explore. Bad, get back to the point. Why on earth was I doing that? I'm here to play this game. I'm here to enjoy this game. And what I enjoy about this game is exploring. I love every little inch of this world. So, I am going to lighten up and do my own thing. Once again, and it's the same thing that we've been doing for the past 200 some odd episodes. So I know that you guys enjoy it too, and I hope that you will continue to enjoy this journey with me. With that in mind, that's all I wanted to say. What that means in this exact moment is we are going to continue with the Aranara quest. Where is it? Here it is, right? Yes. And I hope that you guys enjoy. Yay! That being said, let's get back to it. I know I'm supposed to be talking to some little guys and getting their quests, is I believe what's going on here. And then we will presumably do those quests. Wow, imagine that. Why do these marks look slightly different? Is one of them one thing I haven't picked up and one of them is something I have? Well, this one's closer, so let's talk to this guy first. Arakabi. Oh, they grabbed me. I wanted that flower in the background. It's Arama and the Golden Nara. You are so tall, but the silver one by your side. What about the silver one? How should I put it? You must be able to squeeze into the narrowest tree root hollows. How convenient. Well, based on Nara customs, we should do introductions first. Wow, moving right along from that, aren't we? This is Nara Vega and Paimon. This is Arakabi. You guys shake hands. Hello. You are a little lost, but you shake hands with Arakavi anyway. How fascinating. I've heard a lot about the Nara before, but this is the first time I've ever touched one. It's a very special feeling. Look at this little guy. This one is adorable. I love the music note, and I love the bow tie. I love how they have these big ol' grins. They're always hidden by the hats. It's been a long time since we last hosted a Nara here. Many seeds have grown into trees, and many stories have become legends. That Nara was a good Nara. Or so we've heard. I wonder who it was. Nara Vega is good too. Strong and brave like a sapling sprouting out of a rock wall. And they are here to help Arana. Ah, Arana. It's been a while since we last met. I hope all is well, and that the little Nara at Vimara Village are well too. You know the kids of Vimara Village? Of course I do. We all do. Arana came back and told us stories about the little Nara. Nara Iotham, Nara Bahram, and Narana are our friends. Paimon's not sure that counts as knowing someone, though. Cute. What counts, then? Do we need to shake hands after the introduction, like Nara do? I think you need to spend time together. I know what Paimon means. Nara eat and look for treasures together. Then they know each other, right? It's not quite that simple either. How should I explain this? I eat and search for treasures with Paimon. Yes, and we're not just people who know each other, but the best of companions. Good for you, Nara Vega, Paimon. As long as we know each other's stories, we know each other. This is because the Aranara's world is a place for song and dreams. Arakavi is right. As long as we hear about Nara Vega through songs and see what Nara Vega looks like through dreams, it'll count as knowing you. Paimon thinks that we can leave this aside for now. After all, we're already friends. Good friends. Good friends. Now, let's talk about business. Yes, since we're going to celebrate Festival Utsava, Arakavi needs to make some preparations. That's true. We need the bija, right? I've sent Aradasa, and Arasudraka to look for Ashvatha's concourses. Spot on! But Paimon's wondering, why don't you guys know where these concourses are? Ashvatha's concourses are very, very sacred places. We don't usually go there. We would prefer to let the Vasara trees sleep and to dream until all memories come together in Sarva. The forest will remember. No good thing ever fade away. Oh, no good thing will ever fade away. And all suffering will come to nourish something beautiful. Anyway, you can find Aradasa, and Arasudraka looking for Ashvatha's concourses out there. Arama, you go and help them. I will. If Nara Vega and Paimon run into us in the forest, we can go adventuring together. Very well. Nice to have met you, Nara Vega and Paimon. Nice to have met you as well, Arakavi. Nice to meet you. When Festival Utsava comes, we shall sing together in happiness. And you got your little musical note. Little musical leader, are you? Head for the designated location. And more designated locations. And even more designated locations. Wow. Okay, sounds like... Can I collect these? No, I can't. These little world quests are going to help us prepare for the festival, which makes a lot of sense. So does that mean we need one more? I know we collected one last time. Collected one this time. Is there one more waiting for us? Oop, that's the wrong button. Maybe that's this. Oh, I can't zoom anymore. Wow. I thought I was zoomed out, but I was actually quite zoomed in. How do I get up there? Let's try this guy. Whee! Oh! Oh! Wait a minute. I saw the little exclamation point. I want this sparkle. Fine. Hello! Mailbox? Let Paimon see. Is this an Arnar painting? It's rude to tamper around Paimon. Looking back at us. Who knows how many adventure camps and treasure chests we have rummaged through. Let's put it this way. We didn't see Arnar anywhere near the house, and we were worried, so we'd rather see if there were any leads. We might even help some trapped Aranara. You're right. That makes total sense. Of course. Anyway, seems like the painting depicts some views near here, right? Ah, maybe it's a treasure map. Vega, we should go to the spot shown in the painting. Maybe we'll find some treasure left by the Aranara. Treasure, treasure! Sorry, what were we saying? Paimon means possibly trapped Aranara. We're coming to help. Indeed. Coming to help unearth you and any treasure you might find. So this is a painting? Doesn't that look like a mailbox? Anyways. Okay, so. These are the ones that we just got with the people who are looking for the stuff. So we're looking for a certain thing. I know one of them was about smoke, and that was over here, right? I should also mention that for me, it has been a couple days since I was last in Sumeru because I played all of the Surumi Island quests, and I just finished with those right before this episode. Not right before, it's been a couple days, but it's been a little while for me, is all. So I don't quite remember what we were doing, but I think I can pick it up. This... Where's the one with all the smoke, though? Do I use this to navigate? Oh! Well, I know where that is. Mysterious clipboard. Let's go do that one, because that is right by the statue, isn't it? I think I recognize that little grove it sits in. Hey, buddy, have you seen a treasure chest over here? Ah! Eh? Paimon doesn't see any treasures. No, wait, maybe it's because we're in the Varnar of the Dream. If we do return to reality, there should be treasures. Hello, Aryash. Festival itself a bit troublesome. Must take good care of this place and must take good care of everyone's safety. Something's on your mind. Ah, it's the Golden Nara. How embarrassing. Festival at Sava should be a happy festival for everyone, but when thinking about how some very bad people will try to intrude on this festival, it's not nice anymore. Are you expecting intrusions? So I am a little unhappy. I will defeat the bad guys. Don't worry. Golden Nara looks skilled enough to defeat bad guys. But Aryash doesn't want Golden Nara's help, because Golden Nara is the guest of Aranara. You know what? That's fair. About the Statue of the Seven. This is the stone of the Lord of Trees and the Lord of Dendro. It's very important. Indeed it is. And you know, even if I am a guest, isn't the festival all about celebrating together? So maybe you should let me help. Okay, so to leave, I have to talk to the stone again, right? I'm a little concerned because every time I've talked to it... Oh my goodness, this music is putting me to sleep apparently. It's very relaxing. Every time I've talked to it, it's not wanted to let me interact. Scatter! Do I have to equip the thing, maybe? Ah, here we go. Let's see if this works. I have wondered about that, because I've even teleported away from this place. I wondered if we were still in the dream or if we were in reality. I wonder if the map looks different. It doesn't. That is so cool. That's really neat. Wait, is this the right way? Yes, it is. Great. I love how the dream world is bright. Oh! Isn't this the right way? Yes. I love how the dream world is brighter than the waking world. Hey, buddy! That's so cool. That flower was there earlier, too. There you are. Oh, mysterious mailbox. Varnar plays host to a mysterious mailbox that will sometimes show strange scenes. According to your experiences traveling with Paimon, treasure might be found in locations that specifically show up in images you find. Hi, brother.
Is this
an
answer from this world?
Thank you. Go back to the house. Who knows, there might be more treasure maps. Do you think it'll be in the reality that there's more maps, or will we have to be in the dream again? This is so cool. You can collect all the flowers 2 times over. That's pretty neat. Okay, where was the house, though? I want to say it was more down here. Let's go that way. Ah, it's so eerie, though, because in this version, there are no people, right? The Aranara aren't in the reality. The reality version of their little town here. Only on the dream side. Adventure with Aranara. I am trying my best. Okay, I remember I walked into the butterflies hoping I could collect them. There's a challenge over there You must be someone we spoke to. Ooh, let's get these lotuses. I need these for characters, I think. I think Tainari? Hello! Hello! Thank you. Collect. Collect. Last one? Yes. Just read that really quickly so we get our single primo gem. Yay! Okay. I remember going up and I followed... Yes, perfect. I followed that thing. There was a bounty thing. I did not bounce because I saw the sparkle was over here. And you are indeed glowing at me. Let's take a look. Paimon it seems like a new treasure map. Why was I about to say Paimon seems like a new treasure map? Aren't we going to help the trapped R&R? Ahem, we haven't found the house owner. This is worrying. So, Vega, why don't we check out some other places shown in the painting? After we get there, we could find the trapped R&R. Yes, we might even find some treasure. And what an interesting mailbox. It may receive some new paintings later. We should keep an eye on it. Grab the flower. Quest completed. Phew. Paintings, R&R paintings, lead us to the treasure. Okay, how do I do this? It's in my book, my special book. Here it is. Oh my goodness gracious, that's a lot. Okay, well. I'm so sorry, I keep yawning. But where is, so this is, look for, oh, this is the one with the cooking. Okay. These ones seem kind of more like main ones. Let's do this cookie one first and just knock it off first. Ooh, we can get the statue. Perfect. And we're right at the road we need to be at. Delightful. It's all coming together. So, I should mention, in connection to my earlier discussion about what we are going to do with this playthrough, namely whatever we want, I do want to say, thank you to everyone who's been so supportive in the comments. Even though, I have my worries that I want people to enjoy the videos, I should mention that so many people have been really supportive. And by which I mean, I think a lot of you guys just really enjoy the same things that I enjoy in general. Our kind of wants here align. So to everyone who's been enjoying the exploration and the world quest and the side quests that we do, I just want to say thank you. I'm really glad that there are people out there who are so supportive of me just doing whatever I want and enjoy it along the way.
A reward on the road.
That is the vast majority of voices that I hear in the comments section, and that's the people that I'm really doing this for. So if that's you, thank you so much for your support. That's what gives me the courage to say, hey, by the way, I'm going to change things a little bit and do it the way that makes me happy as well. And I don't want to fight this guy. I don't want to fight this guy.
Rain outlines your fate.
Part of what that means is there are some things that I've really been wanting to get to, and I've kind of put them off because I've been worried that they take too much time. But I think you guys will be very happy to hear that some of those things include reading character stories. If we have time today, I definitely want to read some character stories. Because a certain someone... Oh, that reminds me, we should go...
An answer from this world?
Here, a certain someone hit max friendship, and that was sort of my timeline for reading Diluc's and Kaeya's, Kaeya's character stories, because I wanted to do those together. So I'm planning to do those today. Since we have time now, that we're not just focusing on rushing the story. We also have Sucrose's name card. That looked really pretty, actually. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Here you are. Wow! That looks really cool, actually. If you closely examine an animo hypostasis before it disappears, you will discover that they are actually quite square. You don't say. Okay, so let's do our quests. And when we're done with them, character stories, that's the plan. Here we are. Look for smoke in the forest. Ooh, whoa, is that Celestia? Oh, it looks so close. That's a different angle. I have never seen that angle before. Wow. Alright, we're in the area. There's the statue. Smoke. I'm looking for smoke. Somebody's practicing cooking, right? Really adorable. Wow. Those are so cool. They look like, I don't know, little pom-poms maybe. We could dance with those. It'd be really fun. Treasure chest over there. Ooh, whoa. Do you think that's a withering zone? We have... Is that the smoke? No, that's way too far out of the circle, though. Look, the upside down triangle thing must be right behind that hill. Oh my goodness. We'll probably far off, but in that direction at least. Ooh, that looks so cool. Okay. I'm looking for smoke pillars. I'm not seeing any. Do you think they'll be very small? Oh, there's one. And there's an Oculus right there, isn't there? Whee! I see our friend. Ooh! Oh, good thing. Good thing I got those wings up before this thing grabbed us. Hey, that Aranara. According to Arapakati, we should splat him with the power of Dendro. Okay. Be healed, my friend. Whimper. Ah, it's Nara. I'm sorry that Nara had to see me in such a messy state. Kind Nara, I'm Arakatora. You are? I'm Vega. And Paimon's name is Paimon. Nara, Vega, and Paimon. I see. Thank you so much. If fate hadn't brought us together, it would have taken me much longer to recover. How long is a little longer? I'm ashamed to admit that something like this happened once before because of bad mushrooms. The Nilopata lotuses in the water bloomed and closed twice before I recovered. So, is that 2 days? Bloomed and closed? Doesn't that take 2 days? Ah, 2 days. I see. So that's what a day means. You, Nara, are really interesting. Are 2 days long or short? What do you think, Vega? Is it long or short? Long, I suppose. Short, I suppose. It depends on what the time was used for. Time is subjective and meaningless. Yes, Nara Vega, you understand the principles of the forest well. To the forest, life is born, life grows, and life returns to the earth. All these don't need such concept as a day. You're not making much sense to Paimon. But if you're Arakatora, aren't you related to Arapakati? Nope. Huh? But you're Arapakati's older brother, right? Oh, how did you know? Arapakati is my younger sister. Paimon is confused. Perhaps it's different for Aranar. Anyway, let us bring you up to speed. You bring Arakatora up to speed on the events so far. Festival Itsava is coming again. What should I do? I haven't had the most important cooking ingredient yet. Festival Itsava should be the best time to prove the greatness of mushroom dishes to Arasaka, Arapas, and Arafala. So, Arasaka, Arapas, and Arafala. Ah, our names are so difficult. Arakatora, where are your brothers? We drifted apart on our paths of training, just like a river branches into streams. So you split apart, right? We trained to cook the supreme delicacy, but they refused to acknowledge mushroom dishes. How could they not see that the head mushroom is unmatched? Anyway, we decided to complete our own dishes and compete with each other later. Oh, Paimon totally understands the pursuit of delicious food. So, where's your head mushroom? Marana has been spreading rapidly. Even the head mushroom's habitat has been taken over. Ah, the withering zone. Paimon hopes Rana is doing okay. Its withering claws have probably taken the precious mushroom there. I'm sure you're aware how very, very dangerous Marana's territory is. Without the head mushroom, I could only try the strange mushroom that no Aranara has ever tasted before. And we witnessed the outcome of it. The whimpering. How embarrassing. Now that Paimon thinks about it, the withering, Marana, we've dealt with it before, right? Barely broke a sweat and barely got out alive. Barely broke a sweat, I suppose. More accurate. Wow, unbelievable! You can fight Marana? Well, it does make sense. Since Nara Vega could heal me with the power of Lesser Lord Kusanali, then removing the effect of Marana shouldn't be a problem. So, I want to ask Nara Vega to come with me to the head mushroom's habitat. It's our chance to taste an extremely delicious mushroom dish. Vega, let's help him, so that these siblings can get back together. We did give Arapakati our word. You're just doing it for the food. We're killing 2 birds with 1 stone. What's wrong with that? Alright, it's in the cave ahead. Please come with me. So this is a withering zone quest. I can cook. Let's grab this mushroom so that we have mushroom for later. Ooh, cave. Ruins. Looking. Wait, was that? Oh, it's a slime. I thought it was a sea Canoderma. I was wondering how on earth could there be one of those in Sumeru? Wow, ruins! They have the Paimon symbol. Paimon, is this the ancient civilization of which you used to be the prime deity? Ooh, treasure chest? No, it's a mechanism I can activate. After I found the head mushroom, I took its aroma and touched its cap every time I passed by. I imagined how good it was taste once it was all grown up. Cooking it into a delicious dish for Nara Varuna is the final stage of training. Hi, Sealy! Are you stuck? Ooh, I like the song. Let's go ahead and do this. Just for fun. Ooh, really not doing much, are we? These guys have high resistances. Or something. Oh, I'm taking my own tender damage. Oops. That's my bad. Ah, no.
Freeze. Time to go. Into the wind.
I love this song. I barely know it, but I know that I love it.
Propagate! Rain outlines your fate.
The wind knows me.
Get out of the way of the blooms. Oh, darn it. Blooms got pushed away, did they? I bet you could do this. The aura of the withering is growing stronger. It feels horrible. I hope the head mushroom is fine. Right, we were supposed to go this way, weren't we? Ooh, quest objective is underground, is it? Start! Oh. Oh no. Oh no, there's a puzzle. Or maybe there isn't? I guess it just set up a thing for us to use. But we can use that to get back up the cliff, probably. So, let's follow the Sealy. I also see something over there that I could grab. Oh, is this? What's this? Is this? Does this mean I can drain this area? I feel like I could. Look at this place. It's huge. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Let's go for the wall. Around the rocks. Good job, Vega. Up we get. Investigate. Oh, no! That's not investigating. That's falling. Vega needs to brush up on her Tevat language, apparently. Just mixing up her verbs. I wonder what the name of the language in Tevat is. I can't grab this one from in the water, so let's grab it immediately. Boing! Oop. Okay. We're going to let that Sealy reset, because I'm guessing... Ooh! I can only do it once I've cleared this area and drained the water. So let's get back up to our ruins. There we go. The music here really is so peaceful. Mushroom! I was wondering where I was going. This is so cool, going downwards. And there's the withering. Go right here. Is that the head mushroom? Hi, buddy. The head mushroom is over there, and it looks fine, too. Should I collect this? Okay, let's neutralize the withering zone for the mushroom. Let's do it. I'm very concerned that there are no enemies here. There you go, there's one. It's a very peaceful withering zone. It's stressing me out. Oh, you're the main guy, aren't you? Turn this on. Out of the way, out of the way. I got stuck, but I was out of the way, so it's a-okay. I have one left. Ooh, Dendroculus. That's right, there was one by where we met this, Arnara, but we didn't... Oh! Oops. I forgot that that happened. Let's go ahead and... Can I talk to this guy? No, I have to defeat this guy first.
No, my sword.
Out of the way. Oh, knocked them down. Nice. Get down here. Please.
Freeze.
Thank you. There we go. Destroy! Nice. Okay, get the mushroom. Where's the mushroom? There you are. Boop! Ah, the head mushroom I've always been dreaming about. Head mushroom, would you still be the same without your sweet scent? I love how the mushroom's like the same size as this guy. Adorable. Hee, this mushroom does smell really good. Anyway, let's get out. Please don't teleport me. I want to go get that Dendroculus. Hey, what's so special about the head mushroom anyway? The head mushroom is a head of mushroom. What difference does that make? Oh, Paimon knows it's the mushroom the size of a head, right? Probably? Huh? What do you mean by probably? I mean, what kind of head are you talking about? If you're talking about a human head, then most likely this guy has not seen that many humans. Not a lot of reference materials with which to compare. Can I sneak up on these guys? Ooh, nice.
Rain
I want that.
outlines your fate.
No, since I just did Sarumi, I'm expecting it to have a blueprint in there, but I don't know if it will. Whoa! Dendro explosion for some reason. Don't shoot me, please. Ouch.
Ionized.
Please come a little closer. Super satisfying. Almost too satisfying. These fights are a little too easy these days. Perhaps I should raise my ribbon. No, I shouldn't. What is this? Ooh, what is this? I've done something. Oh, let's not forget the chest.
I'll keep this close.
I did get a blueprint. Whoa. That's cool. Oh. Oh, I want cooking. That's funny. The radish. Darn it. Sabotaged by the cooking pot. Okay, what is going on here? I can't walk inside. Can I reach it? No, I can't. So, you probably do something, wouldn't you say? Return to the pot. I will get there. 1 second. Oh, I should mark this, huh? I should have marked the opening to this place. Wow, it's huge. Where's the Dendroculus, though? I don't see anything. Interesting. There's a lot going on here. Okay, let's... I would think that that is what's lighting up that, but it's looking in the wrong direction. Wow! Oh, do you think that's how we drain this place? Okay, let's go over here, actually. I'm very curious about what this glowing thing over here is. Doesn't look like the Oculus. What is this? Hello?
Propagate.
Huh. Another one over there. Mushroom. Is this something I just can't interact with yet? There's so many of them. Oh. Oh, I can interact with these rocks? At some point, eventually, it seems like. Come a little closer, my friend. They are gone. Goodbye, friends. Oh, I'm on water. Ooh, I didn't even realize. I can definitely drain this place, it feels like. Okay, so these probably don't have to do with the draining. Otherwise, they would have not put it under the water. Oh, there's my last drop. So, in order to drain this place, I probably have to unlock that thing. And to unlock that thing, I'm guessing it is dendro thingies. What are they called? Monuments? Possibly it will drain in segments, and the last monuments are currently under the water. Is that a path over there? Might be. I'm surprised I haven't seen any of these Dendroculi. There's 2 in here. Ooh. Oh, is this the way that I came? Yes, I think it is. Okay. Let's go back this way and mark the opening once we find it again. This is where the Withering Zone was. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, great. Oh, I love the color changes as you move underground. The red clay in the earth. Delightful. We should mark this place and then we should go get that statue. I'm letting the stamina recharge. There we go. Okay, are we out yet? Not quite. Oh, there's the opening. Okay. Let's put it right here. Zoom in as far as we can go because I can't see anything. Entrance to underground caves, big. Great. And statue? Oh dear, right, it's kind of above us, isn't it? I would really love one of these 4-leaf symbols? What are they called? I think it's called something like that. Let's check our tutorials once we get off this cliff. Oh, sweet flower. Nice. Okay. I love how they did this thing related to the current area. That is so cool. 4-leaf sigil. Yes, that's what it's called. Is that new that they give you the things related to your current area? Because that is super helpful. Got a range for this guy. Ooh. Nice. A little something to collect. Thank you very much. Up we get. Okay. Let's go up there. Might as well. Gives a good view. Enemies. Oh my goodness. Do they have slimes and cages? Why so? Are you trying to flood the area below you? Or are those little... Okay, I'm really curious. Are these little slimes or little mushroom guys? Hi. Oh.
Into the wind.
Oh, this guy's electro. Let's get out of the way of that. Ouch.
Time to go.
Sorry, Kazuha. Oh, get this song again.
Time to go.
What are you doing in there? You have HP bars, so your enemies, technically. Oh! Didn't realize there was another guy. Come here, guy. Okay. The hunted, indeed. We're still in battle. These guys are our enemies now.
I'll keep this close.
What is going on here? Ooh, smoke. Let's mark that. Oh no, that's probably the main cooking pot. Okay, we're okay, we're okay. Pick this up. Why are you guys enemies? Why are you not friends?
Cool it. One with nature.
Am I supposed to be defeating you? Why are you in cages? Like, I understand, how some people use slimes to do stuff. We saw in, what was it, Dottore's lab in Larua? He was using a slime, an electro slime for power. That was so cool. And we've seen hilly turtles using pyro slimes, what is it, to boil their water? Also a really cool concept. So, I wonder what they're doing with these fungi. Quite mysterious. Ooh. Ooh, Dendroculite. Right, there's a bunch in this area, aren't there? 5 out of 11, that's a lot. 8, 9, 10, 11. Yay! Aw.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Little guy over there. Okay, let's go back towards the statue. Get this thing while we're at it. I wonder if those things contribute to exploration percentage at all. Oh! Ah! Darn it. I've fallen. Oh! Huh? Oh, why are they in cages? I want to free them.
Cool it.
Propagate!
One with nature.
Hello? There
Time
we
to
go.
go.
Oh wait, is there one more back there? That's why it was Kazuha's over. Oh my goodness gracious. Did we seriously end up all the way over here? That's really funny. The direction we're not trying to go in. That's the direction we're trying to go in. So let's go ahead and hop around. Hehehe. It looks so pretty. Here I thought that I wouldn't really care about increased game mechanics. Ooh, Celestia again. But I'm having so much fun just jumping around. Ooh. Ooh. Is it like a hot air balloon helicopter type thing with the blades folded up? What is that? We're gonna go investigate. These guys, Zayton Peaches. Okay, stay right there, okay? Stay right there. Thank you. You staying? Let's swap out this guy, I suppose, because we're done with Sarumi. Why did it get dark all of a sudden? Did I catch one? Oh, it's a dusk bird. Oh my god, I finally caught something. Wait. I swapped out the wrong one. Darn it. Okay. I finally caught something. Oh my god, that's so exciting. Can I quick swap like that? No, this one, that one. Great. Cool. This. There. Wow, I finally got something! My first time catching something, I think. Why is it so dark over here? Why is it so dark and eerie? Are we in a withering zone or something? Ooh, wow. Oh, wow. Interesting, it went all the way around Varna. Look, we found a boss! The Jade Plume Terror Shroom. We have seen that in some events and whatnot. Must be underground too. Oh, this song again. I love this song. Underground teleporter. You know what? That makes sense. Where is my meat symbol? Oh! Whoops. Oh, do we have enough? Probably not. Probably very little. Yep. Oh, rip. I want to look the map again. So our meat symbol's here. So this has a whole underground area. Yeah, without an underground something, you would have no way of knowing. That's only over there. At least you can see the openings there. We don't really need to mark those, probably. Unless they are hard to find. Okay, didn't we have another boss that we found somewhere? Yeah, look at this guy. I haven't found that one yet. I don't recognize this though, so I don't know if I have any characters who need it. Let's see, Sumeru. Where are you? Alright, Terror Shroom. I'm guessing that's a hypostasis. Quelled Creeper. Oh, hypostasis, yes. So, Terra Shroom, hypostasis. Hypostasis. Something else. Something else. Something else. Jade Plume. Okay, so it doesn't look like I need this guy, the guy that's down near the other place, near the, what was it, the port? Port Ormos. It's so interesting to me that the port's all the way down there. I suppose it gives you better clearance of whatever's over here to get to Larua? Is that why? So I'm guessing we're going to see a lot of land up here. We've got a waterway here. If this is land, there's probably a port here? Either here, here, or... I don't know, this looks pretty not port-like here. Maybe over here. But... because I'm guessing every nation should have at least one port. Those ports might not be released, because we know that Mondstadt is supposed to get a port at some point in the future, right? Maybe over here? Be interesting. Then how would they get around what's over here? Well, this is water here. Oh, okay, I'm just speculating about the future map. I really want to know what the map will look like. Why is it so dark? No, seriously, why is it so dark over here? Ah, it's scary. Okay, well, we got the statue. Let's flee this darkness. I really feel like I'm in like a dead zone. Ooh, there's rocks. Oh! Oh, it is a withering zone! Wow, okay, let's fix it. Imagine that. Wow, I love how they established the vibes of the withering so well. That you can tell that you're in one. Hopefully this doesn't mess up a future quest or something. Don't you dare attack me, I'm trying to move, but I can't for some reason.
My sword.
Oh wow, you homed in on me actually. Get out of the way of that. This thing's attacking me. Wow, it follows you. Can I attack you back? Wow, I can't. Okay. This must be a very aggressive withering zone. There we go. And was that the last one? I think so. Let's go ahead and do this. Bring them all a little closer. Won't do a lot of damage, but it does a little extra punch, right? Oh, one last guy. Let's grab some of this, in case I need it. Oh, there's two. Alright, come here, buddy. Hi, little guy.
The wind knows me.
Okay, and while we have our swords up, if we can go run into this guy, we can get you affected by Hydro. Oh wow, did that thing just take fall damage? That's really cool. Took a little bit of damage after it fell, after being frozen. That's super cool. Oh wait, I can destroy this thing now, can I? Let's do this before it summons any more enemies. Yay! Oh, the bouncy mushroom! That's pretty cool. How it popped up.
Is this an answer from
Okay.
this world?
Lions over there. I'll use that to get back then. Just for funsies. Wow, those plants carrying that rock. They must be something I can interact with later, judging by what happened with the one in the cave with our elemental sight. Speaking of which, I want to see what the range is on that thing. Yeah, you can do something with that. Yeah. Is that an investigate underneath? Okay, let's get that investigate. Okay, what is that thing? Is that an enemy? Is that a friend? Wow, very cool angle on Celestia right now. Hi! Oh, you're a ruin thing! What nature ruin thing are you? Flames! Skywatch Ruin Drake. Oh, new ruin enemies? You shouldn't have. I'm kidding, you absolutely should have, and this is excellent that you did.
Ring cutter.
As one with wind and cloud. Freeze.
Let's see, as soon as this thing comes back, we're gonna try it again. I don't know how well it'll go, considering this guy's not on the ground, but it seems to have gone quite satisfactorily, indeed. Ooh, ooh, new ruin drops! Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Here? Ooh, no. Resources. Here. Right. Ooh, Chaos Bolt. Oh, it comes from a now inactive ancient ruined drake. Among the lost ancient kingdoms, there was a group of people who were obsessed with the idea of mimesis. Be it the hypostasis' pure ordered elements or the ancient primitive power of the dragons, these people believed that they might all be replicated and modified to the point where they had surpassed their natural counterpoints. Wait, counterparts. They? Oh, I see. But by this means, a superior and unsullied bodily form could replace the continuously decaying and shattering order. I love how here in Sumeru, they're giving us some really interesting lore drops. Almost like they assume that we've seen the lore that's been available to us before, like if we've already learned about the dragons and whatnot from Inkonomiya or from the archive with the V-shops. It's building on the lore with each successive region. That's really cool. Rune drakes can absorb elemental energy from the outside and store it in this component inside their neck. The dragons were once the most primitive and ancient bodily form of the supreme elements until they were defeated, conquered, or assimilated. Dragon lore! In my rune machine? It's more likely than you think. What is this from? Dropped by Black Serpent. Oh, somebody said in the comments that I should read these. You know what? Apparently I should, because look at this. An idol made in the likeness of some unknown person. Even though this carving has seen many years pass, it has not been damaged in any way. It seems that its previous owner must have cherished it like some holy icon. Look at that symbol. It looks like, from one direction it looks like a blade with a handguard. From another direction it looks like a bird with wings. Oh, and this looks more like a person. An idol made in the likeness of some unknown one-eyed person. You can feel a strange warmth emanating from within as you hold onto it, like the shoulder of a dear friend. Perhaps this icon can indeed give people who understand its significance the courage to carry on. Ooh, is this Odin? Oh yeah, okay, it's a beard and a face. There's a nose, there's a mustache. A one-eyed carving that emanates an ominous energy, with no indication of what it's made of. As you gaze upon this idol, you can almost hear a strange, comforting whisper. See, my child, all that lies under the throne of heaven shall be destroyed by upheaval. The eternal peace of the pitch-dark void shall embrace us all. Ooh. You know, I was almost thinking it would be really interesting if, you know, the thrones of heaven, that's, that would be Celestia, right? The primordial one on the first throne or something like that. But maybe there's an opposite pantheon that rules over the abyss. But then I was going to say, but Conria didn't have a god. And these are from Black Serpents, who are knights from Conria, right? So, but maybe the abyss has its own pantheon of gods. That'd be really interesting. And this could be one of, or even the leader of, that pantheon. All that lies under the throne of heaven shall be destroyed by upheaval, so come to our side. We have cookies, right? Rift wolves. Ooh! I should just read stuff. Oh my goodness. This is a reading stuff episode, apparently. Residual body tissue left behind by one of the rift wolves. By ordinary logic, these objects, so alien to this world, should not have remained behind after these abnormal creatures were excised from the land. Although they are quite wondrous indeed, these hunting hounds of Aphisol are nothing of note before Durin of Humus. Durin the dragon! So Humus, is that a place, or is that meant to be Durin of humanity? Aphisol? Alphisol. Oh god, have I heard that word before anywhere? I'm thinking of Odin, so would that be Scandinavian mythology? It almost sounds like it could be from it, but it doesn't sound familiar. All the marvels in the world must pale before Cretaceous, the most greatest work of them all. Oh, and I know that word too. Is that Greek? That's a word that I've seen in science. Cretaceous. Isn't there like a period in time named after this? Is that humanity? Okay, we're translating that. That one we're going to translate. The rest of them, I'm willing to let them sit and brew beneath the surface. But this one, I feel like I should know. Cretaceous. Translate from Greek? Cretan. Cretaceous. The greatest work of them all. So is that an entity, do we think? Fun fact, as I was typing this word in, it very briefly translated to chalk, which I very much associate with a certain alchemist. Okay, I'm just trying to see if there's any root words in there. Not as far as I can tell. Okay, a mystery for now. Prism, polarized lights, power to sway human hearts. Ooh. Well, illusions, through illusion. Spread light within a wider area. Aw, grant a measure of peace to those whose hearts are oft shrouded in darkness, and these are granted to Mirror Maidens. Mirror Maiden lore. In my character development items? More likely than you think. Biomimetic mechanism. The ruin part of the names comes from the areas where they are most active. However, ruin machines actually have little in common with the detritus in which they are often found. In the ancient past, these ruins were once part of a civilization mighty enough to almost touch the dome of the firmament. while ruin still waits in the deep places of the earth, awaiting the order to arise and tread all kingdoms underfoot. Well now. So did Kaeya really rise that high? No wonder Celestia might have felt threatened by them. And ruin waits underfoot. And this is about the dragons! Yes. So, over here was it? I had a thought, and it left as quickly as it came. Something to do with the prisms. Huh. Oh, right, it was, so we're talking about... Where was it that we saw this? It must have been some ruin thing. This one here. Right, so... Someone in the past... The ancient kingdoms, possibly Kaeya, believed that they could replicate... So... Okay, so the hypostases were not made by anyone. I has been wondering, I've been thinking this whole time, that someone might have created the hypostases as an experiment with elemental power. But it seems like the hypostases are actually a natural phenomenon, because people did try to replicate the hypostases. I mean, we know Sucrose is trying to replicate the anima one, right? Okay, interesting. It looks like they're also trying to withstand erosion through these pure elemental beings and replicating them. Very interesting. Oh, we don't have the highest level of this. A consecrated beast. Where on earth are those? Like the scorpions? Secret source automaton. What on earth is that? We're getting these from, I would say events or the abyss, but actually don't get drops from those. I have no idea where we got these. Maybe letters. Anyhow, we read some stuff. Let's keep going. Bought a ruin guard. Read some stuff. Let's go find our friend and cook a mushroom. Really a dynamic range of experience here in Genshin. Fight ancient machines designed to replicate the purest of elemental abilities. And then go cook a mushroom. We're going to cook the best mushroom you've ever seen. I'm so lucky to have met both of you. It's the smell of a fully matured head mushroom. It's richer than ever. So you grew well even when Minara took over your habitats. You're amazing. Manarana, excuse me. So can we taste it? Of course. Putting aside how you've helped me, serving the most delicious mushroom dish to Nara again has always been the goal of my cooking training. Oh yeah, head mushroom. Arakator immediately starts cooking. The fresh aroma of the mushroom bursts out from the pot. Once it's ready, Arakator serves it to you in Paimon. Should it be considered disappointing or conforming to expectations? Because it's tasteless. Besides that, it's filled with vitality and too tough to the point of being difficult to chew. Ooh, unexpected plot twist. It's done. My cooking training has finally been completed successfully. What do you think? I'm sure it's the best delicacy to Inara. We're going to lie, right? We're going to lie to this guy. Nom nom nom. How should Paimon put this? Chew forcefully. Swallow forcefully. It's edible. If you try hard enough. At least it isn't poisonous. It's a little too early for me to have something like this. It's a very fragrant mushroom indeed, but its texture and taste don't really suit us. Huh? How could this be? When I served it to the other Nara from before, he said it was good. Okay, who is the golden Nara? The other one. Is it Varuna? That name that we saw fly by? From before? I served my mushroom dish to a Nara some time ago, and because it was so good, he swallowed it with so much vigor. It should be fine. Oh, just like every Nara grows different leaves, the taste of the mushroom may not suit all Nara. Right. Speaking of leaves, are Nara not afraid of fire? You look like you're covered in leaves. Of course it's scary. Forest fires sometimes raze entire forests until only barren ground remains. But it's for my cooking training, so keeping my fear at bay and controlling the temperature of the flames is also part of my training. So that's how it is. Anyway, guess it's time to go back. Our Pacati's waiting for you guys. Yes, I'll head back to Varanara immediately. Vanarana. Goodness me. There are a lot of NAs, RAs, and they're everywhere, and I get them mixed up, but I will do my best. I can't keep my precious sister worrying about me. As for the others, Arasaka, Arapas, and Arfala are around Gandharvaville, Apom Woods, and Devantaka Mountain. Thank you, Golden Nara. Vega is dazzling like the sun, and Paimon is quite amazing too. I'll leave my sister's request to you. Why is Paimon only quite amazing? Aw, she's not smiling. Don't worry, Paimon. Oh, don't worry about that. Anyway, don't worry about that. Oh, goodness. They don't like Paimon, do they? Anyway, I don't know how to repay you for all the help you've given me. I've decided to give you my supreme delicacies recipe. Perhaps you'll grow fond of its taste as you age. Vega, if Paimon modifies this recipe a little, it should be able to become a pretty good original dish. Why don't we just give that feedback to Rakatora, though? I'm so happy that I was able to gather the head mushroom, complete my cooking training, and get to know a strong and reliable Nara. Arapakati, Arasaka, Arapas, and Arafala will be grateful too. Nara Vega, you're a good Nara. Grateful? Why? Because by helping me, you've given them a chance to taste the head mushroom. Indeed, the legendary head mushroom, the mushroom to end all mushrooms. Defense increasing. Wait, where did it go? It's down here probably? Mushroom hodgepodge. An Arnara-style dish that Paimon has drained her brain juice to improve. Or to improve. But in fact, it only requires a few common mushrooms from Sumeru, along with some extra seasonings. Paimon selected 3 types of mushrooms, and they were prepared and then cooked in a simple way, but the texture and flavor aren't bad at all. That's so cool! A recipe from Paimon! And of course, Arakatora. Okay, so now we can navigate to the next one. Interesting. So, these guys, I don't know if these guys are part of the festival preparations. But indeed, this is quite the detailed quest. It keeps chaining into more quests. Let's do this one. Because it's closest. Ooh, and we'll get... It's getting me to explore, that's what it is, isn't it? Let's just go for that statue. And maybe that teleporter over there, now that we know where it is. Well, let's head for the statue first. Let's get the statues before we get the teleporters. Unless we happen to stumble across one. Ooh, electro damage over there. Hello, little guy. What? Ooh. Okay. Don't mind if I do. So I'm guessing these mushrooms I can't really do much about vis-a-vis not hitting them with electro if they're already electro. Except I don't see any electro symbols on you. You just do electro damage to me, don't you? Let's freeze y'all up a little bit. Yeah, so inactivated and dormant we got. Which means that they aren't activated, which means they didn't get hit by electro? Okay. So they don't electro themselves. Fantastic! Who's hurt? Somebody got hurt, I know it. Guy is about to be hurt if I don't walk away quickly. It was you! Okay. Sure. We fought all the things, we got all the nuclei, let's keep going. We are looking for at least 2 more different bosses, but I know Sumeru is quite big. So chances are we won't stumble across them this time. Ooh, collect all the collectibles. I have so few of them. Beat up all the trees. My apologies to the Denjo Archon for beating up your trees. I promise I'm only cutting away the dead wood. Hi, buddy. Bye, buddy. Following the road. I'm not going in the direction that I should be, though. I need to go this way. Well, does this road curve around, do you think? Probably. Hello, treasure hoarders. May I have your treasure? You don't need it anymore, right?
Dodge this. The wind knows me.
Oh, that guy's just a little bit too far for me to get these guys to freeze, huh? Speaking of freeze. Oh, that guy's frozen. That's good.
Into the wind.
And we're done here?
Picked the wrong test subject.
Delightful. Okay. Ooh, sparkly over there. Anything I can read? I can probably read something.
Answer from this world?
Let's see what it says. I wonder if it'll connect to the other one that we read. Oh no! Wow, I was taunted. I was tested. And I got nothing to read for it. Ooh, don't mind if I do. Let's see how far away it is though. Oh, it's right there. Okay. How do we get... Ooh, Withering Zone. Should we Withering Zone? Teleporter over there. Let's Withering Zone and then Teleporter. Okay, good to know this guy's hidden over here. Electro crystal in there. I'm being attacked. Let's dodge that really quick. These guys are protecting the dendrogram. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't either. I know you're gonna follow me, so let's run away quickly. Hi, guys. Where's the next one? Ooh, let's see if I can... Nice. Oh, good thing we saw that one from above. The one that we already got, because it was far away from these other guys. Got one more up there. I just want to get up there. I want more Dendrogona? Got him. Up here, perhaps. Probably behind this turret thing. Yeah. Gonna get hit by this one, it's okay. Oh, wow. Dodged it somehow. Very cool. Okay, we should be able to destroy the guy now, but probably we have to defeat all the enemies first. Ooh, and that thing got locked. Wow. Wasn't that unlocked before? Interesting. Alright, everybody. Come closer. Definitely some guys that we've missed. Okay, grab this, grab that. Can I do this? I can. Oh, and I didn't have to defeat all the enemies, actually. Those other ones that we didn't get just vanished.
A reward on the road.
Now this is quite interesting to me. Why are you locked now? Do they all lock after we defeat Withering Zones? I honestly didn't notice. Too close. Boink. It's right above us. Okay, we need Electro, don't we? Ooh, do you think I could just do... Get myself a little sparked and then walk into it? Run, run, run. Or maybe I can do like... Darn. Am I getting higher each time? No, I'm not. Ah, how do I get off of it? Okay, I need more Electro again. Let's try this again. Instead of landing on top, I do want to walk into the side. Hello. Darn. Okay. Electro character it is. Just because we're here right now. Cookie!
Why'd they do this?
Don't worry about it, Cookie. Everything will be alright. Got it. Thank you for your service, Cookie. Alright, let's get back up top. Nice convenient little thing right there for us to use. Who needs healing? I think everyone's fine except for me, actually, ironically. So we're going to do this. Go here. Another chest over there. Tempting.
Just what will we come across this?
We're going to leave it alone, though, because I want to keep going. We saw a teleporter. I swear we saw a teleporter earlier. Back to the road, because we were along the road, going this way. There must be a teleporter up here somewhere. There you are! See the little crown. How are we doing on time? We're a little over an hour now. Thinking about character stories. Nice. Okay. Next statue. Are you real? You are. Great. Yoink. Yoink. Hi guys.
Happy to oblige.
Indeed. You seem to be ranged. Let's get you in the circle here. Oh wow, even though we have enemies over there, they're not actually part of this fight?
Is this an answer from this world?
Oh my. Hello. Why do you sound like you're right behind me?
Freeze.
Oh my goodness, you are electrode.
Let my guard down.
Sorry,
Time to
Shincho.
act.
My bad entirely.
My soul.
Oh, frozen. That's funny. Alright guys.
Cool it.
Scatter.
Ooh, investigate. Always want to investigate in the middle of a battle. My favorite thing to do. We're alright? Yeah, we're okay. Wow, they dissolve into sand! Wait, that's really cool. I suppose it's because we're in Sumeru. It's just that type of enemy though, isn't it? Ooh, neat. I wonder if we'll see more enemy vanquished animations in different regions in the future. Alrighty. Oh, hilly trail there. A chest over there. Little guy. Interesting mushrooms. Not collectible though. I'll get a chest. I'll fight a little guy. Oh, you do explode. That's why you're like this, isn't it?
Time to go.
Let's go ahead and do this. And how about that? And some more of
What's
this.
the hurry?
And actually, I'm going to go over here and do this now. Try to get this guy involved with this party. I have not succeeded.
Freeze.
What is that guy up
Push
to?
your luck.
Oh, are you the one who's throwing Dendro around? I see. This is bouncy. Nice. How dare you hit me in midair? Very impressive, but very rude of you. Ooh. No fall damage this time. That's right.
Dodge this.
Scatter.
Nice. Okay. Bouncy. Please. Yay! So that's why those mushrooms look like that. They explode with
I'll keep
Dendro.
this close.
Alright, do we want to keep following that path? Oh, we do. It goes right up to the statue. Whoa, look at that! It's like a network of Dendro stuff. Dendro lines. Also, super cool. You can see that we're entering a new biome here with that forest. Oh, fantastic. Ah! Different. Oh, is this a withering zone? Why is it getting dark? They have different ecologies going on. That's so cool. Did I just automatically do the swords even when I didn't need healing? That's actually kind of funny. Hi, guys! Oh, I should fight you, right? Fight every mushroom I find. Because drops, that's why.
Freeze.
It's not the one I wanted you to freeze, but you know what? It's okay. We will make do.
One with nature.
So what I've been doing, you've probably noticed, but I should actually explain my thoughts because I don't think I've said this out loud, is I've noticed that when I do Xingqiu and then Kaeya, the enemy that I Xingqiu'd and then Kaeya tends to die immediately. But
No, my sword.
if I can do one enemy with Hydro and then a different enemy with Cryo and then swirl them together, they and all the other enemies caught up in that swirl should be frozen. And then on top of that, once Kazuha comes back down, he'll get shatter damage. So it's the most efficient way I've found to deal with a group. But it does rely on, one, the first two enemies surviving the Hydro and the Cryo, and two, the group being close enough together that I can swirl them all. But that's basically what my tactic has been. I want one, I want one! Already gone, aren't they?
Propagate.
Oh, goodness gracious. I almost killed it! I need to practice my... Ooh! Ooh! Oh, that's so cool. I need to practice my OmniNet quick deploy. Hello, statue! Oh, we found a world quest, too. The world opens itself before those with noble hearts. Wow! Whoa! Ooh. One time, okay, makes sense. Oh, darn it. I always try to just back out of the double layered part, and I just back out of the map completely. So, map. Oh my. Oh, this must, yeah, there must be an underground waterway here. World quest available. That's the world quest that we're navigating to. Caravan Rebot. Didn't we hear one of the, NPCs talking about that? Here's this domain. Ooh, whoa! That is beautiful. Gorgeous. And we have another one time. And we have another one time. Oh, the Apum Woods. Look at that. That looks so cool even on the map. Oh my goodness, I have so many things to unlock. Oh my goodness, wait, did you see that? Here? Where was that? Where was that? Somewhere we had like 5 different layers pop up. Wow. Oh, that's the place that I found. Yeah, no wonder it's huge. It's huge. Okay. So let's go find clues about Ashvatha's concourses. Did I take my flask? I didn't. Let's try this. Go here. Do this. Go this way. Ooh. Triangle things over there. Wow. Ooh, light. I wonder if that's what we're looking for. It's a sacred place, right? So, don't be surprised if it's beautiful and glowy. That house looks vaguely Aranara-ish. Do I still have my fast flying? I do. Great. Go for it, Kazuha. I believe in you. Oh, there it goes. That's alright. New churlish case to defeat all the hilly turtles. What's up ahead? Ah, look, someone's been surrounded by hilly turtles. Let's go save them. Okay. Ooh, planties! Huh? That's Arama over there, right? Let's see what he's up to. Okay, so was the hilly turtle thing just, oh, this one's singing. Beautiful. Is that a sudden event or something? Hi, Arama! Arama, here we are again! Yes, Naravega and Paimon, hello! This is Arasidraka. Oh, Naravega and Paimon! Nice to meet you. The Golden Nara is tall and strong, just like the song says. Paimon's really happy to meet you too. Is Arasudraka a friend of yours, Arama? Yes, Arasudraka is a song gatherer, and often goes to collect all sorts of songs. Let me guess, you got a little musical note? You sure do. But you can tell them apart from the other one we talked to because they have a pinkish flower. I think the other one was more of a golden one. Orange. Before seeds become saplings, we hid in the leaves together and went to the Dendro Archon's big tree, where we watched the Nara sing as they drank water that made them turn silly. Nara, Vega, and Paimon, do you know any songs? Ooh, I wonder if we're about to learn more songs for our little musical thing. Looks like there's some sort of notation behind us. Songs. If it were that green fellow, he should know plenty of them. The green fellow? What's that? A duskbird? A shroomboar? No, he is the Animo Archon of Mondstadt, and also a bard. Wow, then he must know a lot of songs. Amazing. The Animo Archon must be able to blow the songs to faraway places with the wind. Yep, speaking of which, is this one of Ashvatha's concourses? No, it's not, but it is a great discovery nonetheless. Here lies a song that we Arnar have been unable to find for many, many years. Arnar song gatherers always pursue the beauty of songs. At the end of time, they will leave behind a song that belongs only to themselves. Oh, wow. When they say they, is that each individual Arnar has its own song? Or is it just the song gatherers, or is it the Arnar in general? That's amazing, actually. I love that. Leaving behind a song. Does this have anything to do with Ashvatha's concourses? Seems like here's a song left by Aramaha. If it's true, there should be a Vasara tree nearby. Paimon remembers Araja saying something about the Vasara trees. Let Paimon check the Aranyanka real quick. Vasara trees bear Basoma fruits. We should help him, Vega. Yay! I get to study songs of the past with Nara. Aramaha loves this type of rose, but it was Arayama who discovered the way to hide songs in roses. Arayama was proud, so Arayama's roses are proud too. So the roses won't tell us. Only a smart Aranara, or maybe a smart Nara, can find the hidden song. But Arasudraka is not smart enough. Don't worry, Vega is very smart. This is for Rana. Right. This is for Rana. Yep, and anyway, finding stuff is what we do best. This is what we tried to do best. Okay, let's talk to them again. Nara Vega is very smart. That's great. Thank you. Arama? I will become a smart Aranara just like Nara Vega. They're so cute and so sweet. Oh, sorry. Sorry to make you turn all the way around to talk to me. These patterns may have some connection with the hidden song in the roses. Okay. Interesting. Which way is up and which way is down, do you suppose? Do you suppose this is the singing rose, and then... Let's see. These guys are all the same, but this one has a double tail. The 2 times? Observe the Sumeru roses. Oh, observe from different perspectives. I understand. So, I want my magic one to be on the left. And then that. Huh? These roses seem to be glowing and they're forming some kind of musical store. Vega, try playing it with your instrument. Excellent, we learn another song. Okay. Oh, and you're going to tell us, thank you. Do... So... La Ti? But why is it... Oh, let's do La Ti. Okay. Do... You're telling me which one to do? Oh. Oh! Oh, that's so cool. Come, come, dreams of the sprouts, memories of the leaves. Look, shining pomegranates, glowing sunsettias. I see. Our Naga song and our Amaha song have the same source. What do you mean the same source? Songs are like rivers. They derive from the same origin, the source song. She is the home to all songs and the source of all great rivers. Then, it changes when it is sung for different memories and different stories, just like how a great river diverges into creeks. Just like all the creeks eventually flow into the sea, all the songs eventually converge into one, into the source song. So, our Nara song gatherers have to find all the songs. That way, we can find the source song. Thank you, Nara Vega and Paimon, for finding Aramaha's song. Aramaha's song. What an impressive aspiration. But songs will keep growing in numbers. And so will Arnara. So if we keep doing our best, there will be no problem. Aramaha's song can attract healthy Dendrogona. His Ashvatha's concourse should be sealed in the same way. Naravega found his song, which means we can get to Ashvatha's concourse right away. Yes. Good luck, Naravega, Paimon, and Arama. I'm going to get ready for the festival at Sava. Leave it to us. See you at festival at Sava, Arasidraka. Bye. Bye. Ooh, Rhythm of the Sprout. The song Aramaha left behind. Aramaha left behind. If you play it to sprouting branches, you can summon healthy Dendrogona that can then be used to revive Balaya. Play the song on the vintage lyre when next to these branches to obtain healthy Dendrogona from within. Hello, brother. Your Dendro element is looking very teal today. Let's look at that again to get our Prima Gem. I almost said Paimon Gem. That's a new one. Paimon, are you possibly the source of all Primo Gems? Head to the designated location. Sorry about this. May you grow big and strong. Going this way. Over there? Play the song for this guy? We should use Aramaha's song to draw power from the sprout and project the power into that weird ring. Here we go. Okay, so it's... There we go. Sounds so pretty. I always want to hear more of the song. Okay, so I grab this and I put it into the weird ring. Hello, weird ring. Are you the weird ring I'm looking for? Unlock the road ahead using the rhythm of the sprout. Don't I need an archer for this? I need an archer for this. This is unfortunate. Where's Tighnari? Here he is.
Let's go gather some samples.
Indeed. Some samples of paths. Yay! Keep going and reach Ashratha's concourse. Oh, excellent. We are indeed going to find the thing we were looking for today.
Road.
Thank you. Mushrooms. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. I should mark this. It is right here at the edge of this road, but still. Underground. River. We will distinguish our undergrounds from our other undergrounds. Tried to go over, tried to go under. This thing again. What is this? Ooh. Yay. Oh, hello. Thank you. Any more? No, just the one. What are you?
Scatter!
What is this? This place is affected by the withering. Seems like we've hit a dead end. Over here, there's a huge opening. Wow, very withering. This cave is so deep. Is Ashvatha's concourse really in there? I've done some research on Nara. You always say fruits that are nice to drink or millet water or something something. No it isn't. Anyway, the correct saying is the scent of fine wine conquers the longest street. I see. Paimon is pretty impressive. I see that I still have a long way to go as to be an Arnar as wise as you. Hehe, of course. Paimon's Vega's partner after all. What is wine, though? I see Nara making it using fruits or grains. Nara seemed to like it a lot. Is it as sweet as fruits? Well, Paimon's not quite sure about that either. But when people drink it, they become dumb, dull, and they start forgetting stuff. Hey? That's terrible. Why would Nara drink it? Forgetting things is cruel. Perhaps for some people, forgetting certain things can make them happy. Is that so? Many small Nara forget us after they become big Nara. Does forgetting us make them happy? That's not how this works. Well, what happens is that people have to forget things in order to grow up. It looks like there's a lot more about Nara that I still need to study. Will you forget me when you grow up, Vega Paimon? Of course we won't. We're friends. Alright. Yes, friends! Wow, where's the Androgona? Ouch. Well, this is indeed a withering zone. Very withered this zone is. I was very much just looking at the dialogue as I read that, so if I had passed the thing already, I simply wouldn't know. Oh, wow. Wow, Shincho. Goodness me. Oh, withering zone music. Amazing. Ouch. I'm trying to clean up this withering zone, but where's the stuff that I need? Oh my goodness. Whoa, look at my withering zone bar. Uh-oh. That's the most I've ever accumulated. Every time I get hit, huh? Okay. Probably should have used this for this, but oh well.
One with
So what happens when I hit max? Do I start taking damage like on Dragon's Spine? Okay, we're going to need to be faster about this. I can't swim much faster unless I want to change which character I'm using. I'm going to try to avoid taking any more damage. Okay, there's one thing I can hit. No, that's another turret. How am I supposed to clean this place? I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm running out of time and I'm stuck.
Wind strider.
Enemies. Okay, let's take a look. Oh, is this where I'm supposed to go? Clean up the Withering Zone. I missed this guy completely. I don't have any convenient teleporters to use, which is unfortunate. Don't hit me, don't hit me. Yes! For whatever reason, it didn't hit me. Don't fire at me again, though. I'm just following my quest marker, and I'm hoping that's leading me to a place where I can clean things up a little bit. Darn it. Oh, okay, these guys really aren't hard to beat, though. That's good. Oh, drops. I want my drops. I don't seem to be gaining any, damage while I'm here, so I'll go for the drops. Or getting any, charges. Oh, darn it. Don't want to get hit by that, though. Okay.
Cool it.
Is that another turret, or is that something I hit? Mirana's corrosion is getting more serious. Even Ashvatha's concourse. Here we go. This is Ashvatha's concourse? Don't worry, Rama. Just leave everything to Vega. Uh-oh, here we go. And can this help me at all? Not really. Okay.
Time to act.
Yes, indeed. Wait, you're not what I need. Darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Oh, you did help me. Thank you so much. That was so helpful. Ouch. Cradle of Life. Where are the things, though? Are they going to be super far away again?
Rain outlines your fate.
There's one.
Body and mind. Time to
That's
act.
a mushroom that's going to grow once we clean this place up, isn't it? Wow, so many turrets, making me tense. There's one. I saw at least 3 lines leading out from that core, so...
Body and mind.
I'm going to follow around the edges here. Go for it, Xingqiu. That one over there? Or is that a turret? I need more Dendrogona anyways. Looks like they expired. I'm looking for the things I need to hit, though. Oh, you are one. Oh, do I get up there? Well, let's get back to our main island. Ouch. Get our Dendrogona. Ouch. Leave me alone! What is that? We saw those green things in that underwater ruin area too, didn't we? Oh, I need an archer, don't I? Darn it. They really want you to have an archer in this region. Okay. Oh, there's a thing in there! Oh, good to know. Nice. Good job, Kazuha. Okay, now let's get back to... Let's go over there. I want the second one. Darn it. Okay. Can't get the second one. We'll go back to the main island first. Aw, where's the cool Withering Zone music? I want the cool music. Oh, whoa. You can run into stuff. Good to know. Oh, yikes. Okay.
No, my sword.
I'm actually a little bit hurt, so let's do this. Okay, I need Dendrogona. And I need to go up here. I do need to go up here. Please don't hit me. Thank you. Oh, I'm so tense right now. Oh, ooh. These Withering Zones are great. Hi, guys.
Rain outlines
Gonna
your
go ahead and do
fate.
this. Gonna go ahead and do this. Gonna go and do this.
The wind knows me.
Destroy. Just destroy it before it can do any more damage to me. Goodness gracious. Investigate the trees inside the concourse. Ooh. Hello. What are these? Investigate. Is this the Vasari tree? It doesn't seem as lively as Paimon imagined. Yes, Aramha resisted very hard and kept Marana under control to the side. If not, the nearby forest... Under control to the side? Okay. If not, the nearby forest would have become even more terrible. All the leaves would fall and rot on the ground. The mushrooms would all become angry fungi, and the birds and the beasts would lie down and return to the ground, leaving only hard white things behind. Sounds really scary. Yes, but thanks to Naravega and Paimon, Marana has become a lot less troubling. If it were just Arama alone, it wouldn't have worked at all. I am too young and don't have many memories, so I'm not as powerful as other Aranara. But with memories of adventuring together with Naravega and Paimon, my powers will grow. And same goes for us. What's next? Yeah, friends go on adventures together. That's the spirit. First, we must enter his dream to destroy Marana's lingering influence. His dream? The trees? Wait a second. When you say his dream, do you mean that of the Vasara tree? That's right. If you are ready, reach out your hand to enter his dream. Reach out your hand. Let's do this. Probably needed to heal first, but you know what? We'll heal inside the domain. You seem to have entered someone else's dream. So cool. Ooh, explore the dream of the Vasara tree. Wow, we are quite a bit damaged, aren't we? Hello? Everything here doesn't seem that severe. Yes, but Minara has already crept in. We have to get rid of Minara in the dream so that the Vasara tree can something fruits? Let's start by clearing out these fungi then. Yes, fungi! Shoo, shoo! We did it.
No, my sword!
Hello, how are you feeling? Oh, thank you very much. Anything else to do in here? No, it's so pretty though. Gorgeous. Oh, grab this. Speaking of which, what's the difference between a dendrogonum and a healthy dendrogonum? Eh? A healthy dendrogonum is more healthy. Like a shroomboar is bigger and healthier than a shroomboar. Yeah, like Naravega is bigger and healthier than Paimon, who's smaller and weaker. Yes, that's right. Hey, Paimon may be small, but Paimon is like, what's the saying? Like a butterfly that can dodge something. Oh, my goodness, you got yourself. So Paimon likes flowers too, or something? Trying to read it. It goes by so quickly. I see. So this is an unhealthy dendrogonum over here, isn't it? Come here. Thank you. Wheat and tomato. Thank you. Hey, buddy. I play you a song. I play you a fantastic song that you really like. Do 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 do. See? So healthy. Not the same as Androgona. Aramaha knew how to take care of plants, but our enemies are stronger now too. Yes, I know, and I've studied Nara. I think this is the perfect time to say it's like putting fine timber to petty use. Paimon doesn't think you really understand. Oh, is that so? Huh. Nara language is quite interesting. I'm learning how to write things down with Nara runes. There's so much for me to learn. It's really fun but difficult. Oh, we can help you with that once Rana's healed and everything's over. Really? Thanks, Paimon. Thanks, Naravega. Hehe, no problem. But we need to resolve the issues here and get the Vasoma fruit first. I was really worried I won't be able to do that because I don't have an archer, but you know what? I do have a Kazuha. Please, please, please. No, won't let me climb. Okay, Kazuha. Kazuha time. To the rescue. I can't leave the domain because we're in a domain. I can't change the party because we're in a domain. I don't want to leave the domain because we're in a domain. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay, okay. Maybe I can just skip this part. I can. Did my Dendrogona wear off? That's very funny. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, okay, okay. Only gave me one. I suppose it's a very healthy one. Nice. Not sure what it did. Didn't do anything. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, how am I supposed to get that one? I cannot climb this bubble one thinks. Okay, let's be strategic. Climb what we can climb. That's a wall. Up there? Please let me climb you. Oh my goodness, you need an archer for this. They should have told me you needed an archer. Please let me climb on you. I'm going to have to leave this, aren't I? Let's double check, make sure we've tried all of our options. Wow. Wow. Okay, it's gorgeous, but unfortunately there's no way I'm reaching that without an archer. Oh, we have to leave the domain. No! Okay, who should we bring in? Let's think about this. Ooh! I want that. I want that. Missed. Darn. Ooh. Enemies. Hello, enemies. Let's go back here. Change our party first before we go in. So, who should we bring in? I don't want to take myself out because this is a main story quest. Let's do... Well, in my heart it is. It might be a world quest, but in my heart it's part of the main story. So... Inari, we've met him now, technically. Yeah, let's do Inari.
I'll lead the way.
When in... Ooh. Well, we do have to fight things, though. We do have to fight things. And if, with no Hydro, that'll be a little bit difficult. Let's do, then... Amber, I suppose?
At the ready.
Because my other options are a little underleveled. Farazan, underleveled. Same with Kole. And I know I have Sethos and Sara. Anybody else an archer? I don't think so. Let's try this. This way we can get some reactions going. We'll enter the dream. Thank you for your patience with us as we re-enter the stream, Rama. I wonder if we'll get all the dialogue again between Paimon and Narama. Hello, enemies? Oh, we will. Wow.
Get him.
Dodge this. The wind knows me.
We're doing okay even without Shatter. Wow, they do a lot of damage though. My goodness.
Cool it. Into the wind.
There we go. And we don't have our healer anymore, so we'll want to be more careful about that damage. But at least we get to see the pretty sights again. Wow. Hello, Dendrogram. This should go much smoother this time. Ooh. Go ahead and do this and this. Try to get that to share. It shared, yay. Try not to take any damage. Oh wait, I have Dendrogram still. Nice, okay, third one. Oh, a whole bunch more. Interesting. Thank you for your service, Amber, by the way. Literally could not have done this without you. Oh, she's playing the lyre now. It's fun. Okay. Summon. Bow and arrow. Boom. Boom. Oops. That was not a charge shot, was it? Wait a minute. Nothing's happening here. What's wrong? We got one of them. Oh, it came back. Is there an order we have to do this in? Let's try right to left. One. Came back. Oh my. Oh my goodness. Are you telling me to do this one first? What? Was I only had to do that one? Okay, if you say so. Oh, there's still a barrier here. Summon healthy. I don't see any more thingies. Higher up, maybe? Oh, wow! Oh, that's pretty. What on earth? Do I just go past now? Is that just meant to block our path? Or are we gonna run into a wall over here? Yeah, there's a wall over here. We can't go anywhere. What is happening? We still can't interact with this platform. Let's try Dendroing it. Probably not going to do anything, but we do our due diligence here. Let's try this. What on earth? Should I just pretend it's still there? Huh? I suppose we could go backwards and see if there's something we missed. Maybe there's another one of these things that we didn't interact with. Hey, buddy. What is going on here? Did I fail at this puzzle too many times and now it's angry? Okay. It just did not want to let me walk onto it. Okay, sure. Oh, whoa! Look at that! Do you think that's the seed of the tree or something? We've arrived! But Marana has already sneaked in. If left unattended, it will turn this place to a nightmare. Take care of it. Aye aye, captains.
Oh, so sorry. As one with wind and cloud.
This song is so fun every single time I hear it.
Freeze. One with nature.
Somebody behind me. Oh, there is. Sorry, Amber.
Scatter.
It didn't really do much. Didn't hit anybody, which is why.
Into the wind.
Wow, out of my range. I'm just gonna shoot at you until you guys come closer. I need you to come a little closer so I can hit you with my own attacks. Alright, got that guy. Great. Let's do this. Invite this guy to the party. Thank you for coming along.
One with nature.
Share. Ooh, here we go. Cast Nightmare. Super cool. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Sorry, Amber. Do this. This. That. I'm really just throwing anything out there so the damage, you know, stacks and all that.
Dodge this.
Propagate.
What if I can set you on fire? Have fun. When you come at me, I will freeze you. How does that make you feel? Because it makes you feel like you don't want to come at me. Wow, Narvega's so strong, and you beat Marana just like that. So, the Visara tree out there should be able to brew to something Vasoma fruits now, right? Yes, let's go. No chest? No chest this time. Alright, onwards. Oh look, we got a little R&R loading screen. That's fun. Pick up. What am I picking up? So this is... Yes, this is a Vasoma fruit. It is the accumulation of the dreams and memories gathered by the Visara tree. It's a precious fruit that can help us restore our strength. A large amount of energy must be consumed for the Ashvatha tree to produce a bija. That's why we must offer Vasoma fruits. Keep the Vasoma fruit safe, Narvega. You know what? Let's teach Arama the meaning of treasure. Now then, treasure refers to something very precious. This Vasoma fruit contains lots of dreams and memories, so it can restore an Arnar's power. That makes it pretty rare and amazing, right? For things like Vasoma fruits that are rare and precious, we call them treasure. Ah, so this is what treasure means. I got it. Thank you, Paimon. It's actually really interesting to hear Paimon's interpretation of treasure, because she's the one who's always so excited to find it. And before this, I did think she meant like Mora and swords and jewels or something, but she actually means anything that is precious. Oh, that's interesting. It's cool. Thanks, Paimon. And so what's next? Araja said that we'll need more than one Vasoma fruit. That means we need to find other Ashvatha's concourses, right? That's right. I'll do my best to find them. So long, Narvega and Paimon. See you later, Arama. Thank you for your hard work. Okay, so we did that one. We do have 2 more of these, so I'm guessing we found the other ones already. Some enemies over there we could fight, and we should fight because this is the wrong character. Because drops. We need these drops, right? Everybody wants these drops, so we fight for all the drops.
Knowledge guide.
Hello, my friends. Please meet Hydro. Please meet Cryo. Please meet Animo. Goodbye, friends. Other drops? No, only got the 2. But you know what? That's 2 more than I had before. Drink. Okay, so let's take a look at these quests that we have. Okay, so I think we've gotten to the point, after doing that one quest here, we've got 2 more of them. I think we've gotten to the point where we should be good to go back to our main quest, which is delightful. I've unlocked these, I've tried them out, and I think at this point I'm happy just continuing with those quests as I stumble across them during regular exploration. So with that in mind, let's actually go, let's see. I want to head towards the city, but I don't know if we'll make it there this episode, because there are other things that we want to do, and I am very excited to get to them as soon as possible. So, first of all, oh, I really like this song. Let's get this teleporter that we saw earlier. There's mushrooms under that tree? Oh. You know what would be really cool? Probably a little bit technically difficult, but I would love to see this in the future, is if they could have more mushrooms spawn in the overworld after rain. That would be super neat. Because they already do pay attention sometimes to where mushrooms would grow, like, you know, in shady, mossy areas, like at the bases of trees. That's a new thing I've never collected before. Let's get it. This. What is this? I don't think I've gotten one of these before. Oh, it's a lotus! It's just in a tree. Cool. Oh, because the water's right here. That explains it. Is that a fishing point right there? No, it's just big old flowers, I think. Oh! I was going for this teleporter, but it's still under the water. Okay, we'll have to get that one later. Definitely confirmation that we can drain this water at some point, though. Funny that we teleported to the statue, but we didn't get entirely healed. Let's go right up to it. Also heal Amber, wherever she is off screen. Thank you. And that should have healed her, right? I've done some preliminary testing with these statues, and as far as I can tell, if you have a party member who's off screen, who is injured, and you have your party— oh, hello. But your on-screen party is entirely healthy, when you walk up to the statue, no healing will happen. But if you have an off-screen party member who is injured, and not off-screen party member, but like benched party member, shall we say, benched character, somebody who's not in the party. If they are injured, and you have somebody who is in the party, who is injured, and you walk up to the statue, and the statue heals the person in your party, then the person off-screen will also be healed. That is my current conclusion. And so far, the data seem to support it. Oh, hello, friends. Goodbye, friends. Look at all the mushrooms. Wait, I should fight them, actually. I need to fight all of them. Oh, they're following me. They're so cute. So cute and yet so powerful. No, I remember fighting these guys the first time in Shenyu Vale. The sheer amount of damage they did, I was so surprised. Did you just electrocharge yourself? Darn it. Inactivated and inactivated. So maybe they didn't. I don't know. Boop. Whee! Anyway, so the goal right now is I want to get this one random teleporter. And then read some things. That's my current plan. Oh, but we should fight all the mushrooms along the way because we need to fight all the mushrooms. Hey, it's Droculus! Hi guys! I don't even have to freeze you. You're gonna get frozen because of that flower.
The wind knows me.
Thank you, flower. I appreciate the assist. Ooh, and you guys are fiery. Cool. Let's actually get away from the fire.
Into the wind. Freeze.
Boop. We're running down the hill. Wait, that looks really funny. I don't know where it was, but the angle. It was really funny. Okay, get the flower. And at last, a teleporter. Boop. Let's see. Now, these Dendroculi. One's over there. Oh, I see. Oh, I should have used the enemies to get it. Oh, that would have been so efficient. There was one over here, wasn't there? There was a second one. Where'd it go? Ooh, Withering Zone down there. Oh, there's one. 1, 2. What do you think? Probably both Electro, right? For the jumping mushrooms. Bouncy mushrooms. That's the word. Bouncy mushrooms. Okay. Electro it is. Normally I would just mark these and come back to them later. Hello?
Don't tell me they did it again.
But since they're oculi, I do want to get them immediately. Ooh, was that not even enough? Oh, there we go. So you do get a little bit of extra height the second time. Interesting. Now let's go towards this Withering Zone, and we know that that's where our next guy is. Here you are. Oh, but are we going to have to do the Withering Zone first? Yeah, because the bouncy mushroom isn't bouncy. Okay, okay. You know what? We'll do this with Kuki on the team, because she's on the team currently. Feather? Does feather mean withering? Yazadahapu. Alrighty, cool. Did we get it? We didn't get the thing we wanted. Okay, you know what? We'll do this. We'll do this. And that should...
Time to act.
Oh, but we don't have our Dendro person. So we're relying on the enemies to Dendro themselves. That's actually very funny. Oh, no, this thing will attack them, won't it? Did this not do what it needed to do? That's actually unfortunate. Oh, these guys keep getting in the way. Okay, let's do this. Let's focus on the enemies, I suppose. So, you.
Rain outlines your fate.
Some of these. Kooky.
I'll settle this.
Go ahead and do this. Is it charge shots? Yeah, charge shots attack them. So, there we go. Great. Here we go. One of those. At last. One of these. Thank you. Out of the way of that whole thing. Grab this again. Back into the fray we dive. Oh good, we've got another Dendrogana. Same difference. Not really. Oh my. Got another source over there, which is good. Okay, so why don't you come a little closer? Darn it. Get down from there, darn it. You really do like you having archers. Ouch. Okay, fine. Freeze the guy. Hydro the guy. Excellent. A little bit of this. A little bit of that. We'll do this just for funsies in case we can get any of these shots off. Alright, we're good. Heal. 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 And destroy the tumor. Yay! Ooh, we get a chest. Nice.
Every little bit counts.
What is this? What are you? The whole thing vanished. Collectible? Exploration percentage? I am perplexed. Whee! 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 It's not enough. Kazuha. Wait. One. One. Oh, and now we get it. Oh, because he's taller! Oh, interesting. That's actually really funny. Okay, there's one of those things. It actually looks doable without an archer, because it's so low to the ground. Hey, mushroom over there. Cute. Okay. We got our oculi.
Just what will we come across?
Not every oculi in the world, but enough that let's go plop ourselves here, I guess? And read some character stories. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Okay, let's drink some water to prepare for a lot of reading. Okay. So who should we start with? To be honest, I kind of want to start with Diluc, because I feel like I know the most about his story currently. Nice view, yeah? Gorgeous. I can read from here. We know the most about his story already, and hopefully this will fill in some blanks, some questions that I have had. And then we'll jump over to Kaeya, because I know basically nothing about his backstory, except that he used to be brothers with Diluc, rumored to hail from far beyond Mondstadt, and he's got an interesting eye there, doesn't he? And, you know, recently-ish, the Dainsleif Chasm final video went up, and somebody commented that it's not just the eye shape that's important, it's also the eye color. And then I look at this young man, and I think to myself, wow, well, he sure does have something of a similar eye color, doesn't he? It's not the same blue as Dainsleif or Halfdan, but it's kind of blue. Honestly, it's a great design. It really matches his clothes, goes with the whole cryo thing. I want to know your secrets, and today's the day I might learn them. But we're going to start with Diluc. Okay, story. This is my first time reading a character story at length as well, so this will be interesting. I think we've read like one of Vega's, but not more than that. Okay. Character details for Diluc. As the city of ballads and wines, Mondstadt's alcohol industry is renowned all over Tivat. As owner of the Dawn Winery, Diluc is essentially in charge of half the industry. This means he has a huge stream of revenue and an entire network of information, in the form of tavern patrons' gossip right at his fingertips. In a way, he is the uncrowned king of Mondstadt. Story 1. The scent of wine always lingers in the air in Mondstadt. If one were to follow the scent to its source, one would invariably arrive at Diluc's Dawn Winery. A wooden plaque proudly announces the winery's name, and beneath it is written the winery's motto, Shine True. Most interpret this to mean that the wines are brewed for consistency of taste, with time-honored techniques and that same healthy dose of sunny optimism that the dawn brings. Meanwhile, the more pragmatic Knights of Avonius are reminded of the long history of mutual support between the winery and the city. The winery holds festivities from time to time. These events are routinely attended by enthusiastic fathers, eager to introduce their wonderful daughters to the young and single winery master. This is all highly entertaining to the other guests, who watch on and comment mockingly. We'd much rather Master Diluc stays married to the winery, given how good this wine is. Diluc deals impeccably with all situations, no matter who or what comes his way. Diluc is a fine young gentleman in every conceivable aspect, or conceivable respect. Okay, funny. I'm honestly not surprised. He is very wealthy, he's very powerful. Story 2. Diluc avoids talking about the past. If only Diluc were still a member of the Knights. After a few drinks, senior Knights will say words to this effect with a sigh. They refer to events from a long time ago, back when when Diluc's father, Master Krapus, was still owner of the winery. Master Krapus's wish was for his son to become the most esteemed knight of all and safeguard Mondstadt, the City of Freedom. As per his father's wishes, Diluc trained rigorously to make himself worthy of the Ragnvindr name. Sure enough, he passed the Knights of Avonius' trials, swore the oath of protection to Mondstadt, and entered their ranks. Before long, he received an early promotion, which saw him become the youngest ever cavalry captain. I honestly don't remember if I learned that he was cavalry captain before. I'm relearning it now. That's especially ironic. A little... a little funny. So he used to be cavalry captain. And now Kaeya is. I wonder how they feel about that. Over the course of his missions and patrols, the denizens of Mondstadt gradually came to know this young and passionate cavalry captain. No matter what the missions demanded from him, he always maintained his composure and his passion. No matter how big the challenge before him, his boundless courage always led him to the front line. The praise he received from his comrades and citizens spurred him on. But the words of praise he valued most of all were, "Good job. Now, that's my son." His father's words fueled the fire inside his heart and served as his greatest oh goodness, this is so sad. His greatest motivation. His faith was an unquenchable fire that burned strong and bright inside him. Diluc was so young back then. Oh dear. You know, this is a really good example of tone in writing, in a way, because the fact that he became the youngest ever cavalry captain demonstrates how dedicated he was to the Knights of Avonius, because you can say, you know, he was super passionate, but proving that by making him the youngest ever cavalry captain, it's a very nice touch there. And then down here as well, the mention, the final line, Diluc was so young back then, you just know it's all going to go wrong. Oh dear. This was story 2, yes? Okay, story 3. Sometimes, life can change in an instant. The day that Krapus spoke those words to Diluc would turn out to be the latter's last as a Knight of Avonius. Ooh, the foreshadowing, the irony. For on that day, a horrific monster attacked the transport fleet he and his father were traveling with. There was no time for Diluc to send for help. The monster was stronger than any foe the young cavalry captain had ever encountered, and overpowered him. Diluc would never have anticipated the way this battle would end. His father, who had been denied admittance into the Knights, and who was shunned by the gods, defeated the monster with an unknown evil power, before that same power backfired, mortally wounding Krapus himself. Krapus died shortly after in his son's arms. So, I'm guessing that spurned by the gods, shunned by the gods, is meant to mean that he doesn't have a vision. Is my guess. But really, would you say that all people who don't have visions have been shunned by the gods? It's an interesting way to establish that dynamic. But then, on the other hand, he was denied admittance into the Knights. Why? My only thought would be a conflict of interest, with Master Krapus being the then owner of the winery and, you know, super powerful economically and politically within Mondstadt, but then Diluc was part of the Knights. And he would one day be the owner of the winery, and he is now. So, it doesn't seem like a conflict of interest was their concern. Unless the agreement was Diluc would be a knight until he became of age and inherited the winery? With a heavy heart, Diluc... Wait! No, he had a brother! We've seen in this in this world before, I forget where it was. Oh, with the Kaeya, that at least some families, for instance, the Kaeya, even if they adopt people in, they consider those people to be full-fledged members of the family and therefore able to inherit. So, was the agreement that Diluc would be in the Knights and Kaeya would inherit the winery? So there would be no conflict of interest? And then Diluc left the Knights. Kaeya is no longer... Well, he is now estranged. And so Diluc runs the winery? Wait, that's really sad. This story is so gosh darn tragic. Okay. With a heavy heart, Diluc returned to the Knights' headquarters only to receive an unthinkable order from Inspector Eroche? Conceal the truth? What? I'm gonna have some more water. Eroche insisted that the incident must be portrayed as an unfortunate accident in order to maintain the reputation of the Knights of Favonius in the eyes of the public? Oh, because Diluc was overpowered and his father defeated the, he was attacked by a dragon, right? Defeated the power, the monster. Huh. Such was the sheer outrageousness of this request that Diluc did not think it was even worth trying to argue. Diluc's father had once... Isn't this what Amber overheard as well? She overheard this argument. This argument that didn't really happen. Diluc's father had once said to him that the world would never turn its back on the faithful. But now, the Knights of Favonius trampled on his faith like it was nothing. He couldn't help but wonder, what was his father's view on faith in his final moments? Diluc resigned from the Knights that day and left everything behind, including his vision. He swore to avenge his father's death and to find the source of that occult power which had caused his father's demise. Ooh. Okay. Things are starting to align here. I'm suddenly remembering... At the end of the manga, didn't Diluc get his vision back? And my question was, when on earth did he lose it? But didn't he have it on him in earlier scenes? Okay. I need to reread that or something. But that could have been... Okay. Number 4. Let's read more. After Diluc resigned and discarded his vision, also again, I'm remembering my questions about, do you have different impacts on your mental states if you give up your vision versus it getting taken from you? Because this is an example of someone giving up their vision. So how was he after doing so? After he resigned and discarded his vision, he handed the running of the Dawn Winery over to the head housemaid and left Mondstadt altogether. Diluc traveled all across the 7 nations of Teyvat in search of the truth. Ooh, a traveler himself, are we? All clues pointed towards a behemoth of an organization, the Fatui. He learned that they made counterfeit visions in secret, calling them delusions. A delusion could amplify the power of its bearer to its extreme, but also carried the risk of backfiring. This is what caused his father's death. Was it possible that his father could have obtained such a sacrilegious item in order to do good? Diluc knew he may never know the full truth, but that could never stop him from pursuing it. Like an eagle scouring the wilderness, he sets off on his hunt for the truth. Determination burned like fire in his heart. Unfathomable enigmas and unending battles could not sway him from his course. Okay, so he kept his ambition, even after giving up his vision. He pressed on relentlessly, scarred but undeterred, like a fiery tornado burning through the dense fog of mystery. The Fatui's rulers, the Harbingers, monitored Diluc's progress from the shadows. The prowess with which he laid waste to numerous Fatui strongholds caught their attention and forced them to take action. Yikes. Diluc narrowly escaped death, yikes, at the hands of the Harbingers thanks to a third-party observer from the north, who was part of a vast underground intelligence network. The observer claimed to have been watching Diluc for some time and approved of his methods. So do you have an ally in Snezhnaya? After his close encounter with death, Diluc took a long, hard look at his past and to the anger he had harbored for so long. Acknowledging his shortcomings, he decided to join the underground intelligence network. Just like when he first joined the Knights of Favonius, Diluc committed himself fully to his work. His talents and skills saw him rise steadily through the ranks into the upper echelons of the network. The network was made up of volunteers, and many of its members had willingly given up their prior positions and reputations to join. Some had even abandoned their names. Could working with these new comrades finally restore the faith he once clung to? Faith that had been all but destroyed in the events surrounding his father's death. Wait, who? What I'm really curious about is that, as far as I can tell, we've never met another member of this network. So either they are extremely underground and we have met them but not realized, or they're all going to be very distinguished individuals in the eyes of the game. Like, a playable character is part of this network. Does that mean that other playable characters could be? Abandoned their names and taken up new ones, maybe? And it's interesting to think because we've seen him as kind of a maverick himself. He has his own network in Mondstadt. He handles the missions he assigns himself. But actually, this is kind of indicating that he's actually a subordinate to somebody else in another network. Possibly, you know, he's in charge of his own network. He's the leader there. And by leader, he's kind of a one-man army. He gets the information and then he deals with it himself, as mentioned. But he also works for someone else. Possibly it's more of a collaborative effort now that he's in the upper echelons. Maybe it's kind of like the Fatui. Well, the Fatui serve the Tsaritsa. But maybe there's several people at the top who run it all together. Or there's a leader and he is subordinate to that person. But since it's made up of volunteers, that makes me think that it's more of a collaborative enterprise. Now that's interesting. To be honest, the only person I can think of as coming from Snezhnaya who could be part of this network is, what is his name? Liban? The guy who comes for the Marvelous Treasure event? He came recently and he told us about Snezhnaya. Oh, he's not from there, is he? He just visited there, but he told us that there's a... Oh god, I forget the name. But he told us about a place in Snezhnaya, and I was very excited to hear, ooh! Place in Snezhnaya! Map preview! Exciting! I wonder if he's part of the network. That'd be really funny. Okay, story 5. Character story 5. Shine True. I wonder if there are any traitors among the Harbingers, and one of them is part of this network. That would be amazing. Anyways, well, that would kind of defeat the purpose, though, being a Fatui Harbinger, or being part of this network. Anyways, Character 5. Shine True. The background to this motto is hotly contested, but to Diluc it has one simple, clear meaning. Evil cannot go unpunished. Never settle for mediocrity. Never forget that the dawn will one day come. Diluc's solitary sojourn lasted for 3 years. Wait! Oh, I wonder if the Sojourner artifacts have anything to do with this. 3 years, Diluc! 4 years on, Diluc had returned to Mondstadt and taken over as head of the family winery, now a young man. In the space of those 4 years, Irok had been purged from the Knights of Favonius after being shown to be a traitor. Did Irok work for the Fatui? While Grandmaster Varga had left on an expedition, leaving Master Jean to assume the role of acting Grand Master. The return of the Dawn Winery's master should have been a momentous occasion for Mondstadt, but strangely it went completely unnoticed. The reason? Mondstadt's citizens were far too busy pondering the mysterious case of an unknown guardian of Mondstadt. All that was known about the anonymous guardian was that the smell of burning would follow in his wake, and that a flash of red flames would reveal his silhouette for but a moment in the darkness of the night, before he disappeared in an instant. The bodies of monsters that had plagued Mondstadt for an age now lay dead in the wilderness. Mondstadt's most wanted thieves suddenly appeared, bound and gagged, hanging from their feet in the statue plaza. All the Knights of Favonius were dispatched to reckon, once and for all, with the Abyss Mage behind countless crimes in the city, but they arrived only to discover that he had long since been killed. Aided by wine-fueled conversations, word of the mysterious guardian spread swiftly, and he came to be known as the Dark Knight Hero. In public, Diluc appeared to hold this hero in contempt, his face curling up in disgust every time the name was uttered, because he doesn't like the name. Elzer of the Mondstadt Wine Guild was one of the select few who was in the know, and once queried Diluc about this. Was his disapproval of the Dark Knight hero just an act intended to throw the knights off his trail and to protect his anonymity? But Diluc simply frowned once more and curtly replied, "It's just a stupid name." Oh my god. So, here's what I'm wondering though. It seems like, so Diluc's public return to the city was completely unnoticed because people were already caught up with the Guardian of Mondstadt. So he probably returned secretly to do Dark Knight things for a while before he returned as himself, because it would be just too suspicious if both people arrived at the same time. The other thing I'm thinking is, I'm a little concerned because we saw in the manga that he had possibly a delusion. Well, he destroyed it at the end, right? Or something? But if he's doing all this, the stories haven't mentioned him getting his vision back yet. So if he's doing all this, then he must be doing it with a vision. Or, I mean, a delusion. I wonder why he would ever use a delusion after what it did to his dad. Possibly trying to understand why his father would ever use it. Or just trying to understand the... He doesn't seem the type to want to understand evil. Unless it's... I was going to say possibly trying to understand the evil that took his father's life. But he doesn't seem to be the type to want to understand the evil, unless it's, like, from the aspect of know thy enemy. Yeah, I'm very curious about the fact that even if a delusion killed his father, he was possibly using one. He seems so staunchly against everything that has caused him offense that I'm surprised he would ever do so. Dawn Winery's apple cider. Diluc may hold the whole wine industry in the palm of his hand, but he himself is not fond of wine. At Diluc's request, the Dawn Winery developed several alcohol-free beverages, a decision which was met with resounding approval from those in Mondstadt who could not drink alcohol, but still wanted to partake in the drinking culture. One of these alcohol-free beverages is Mondstadt's apple cider, the success of which is on par with dandelion wine in terms of monthly sales volumes. Some think that Diluc must have such high standards when it comes to wine that he is never seen drinking the mediocre quality beverages that are available to the public. Others think that drinking wine must surely remind him of his father, and that is why he does not touch it. When pressed about his drinking habits, he responds by saying that alcohol clouds his thoughts, and consuming it would impact his day-to-day work. And we did see him talking about things like that during the potions event, actually, wanting to invent an alcoholic beverage that did not impair logical thinking. But the thing that people don't understand is, what kind of day-to-day work does a winery master do if it requires him to never touch a drop of alcohol? Indeed, what are you up to, Diluc? The world may never know. And last but not least, vision. Oh boy. Kratos had two regrets in life. One was never becoming a knight, and the other was never obtaining a vision. For this reason, in the moment that Diluc received his vision, he took it as a recognition by the gods of his and his father's shared ambition. Finally, he could make his father proud. Just a few years later, his father died on a dark and gloomy day. The hopes and dreams that burned bright in Diluc's vision were extinguished in the torrential rain that fell on that night. Ooh, secret third option. We've talked about what happens when your vision gets taken away. We've talked about what happens when you put down your vision willingly. Here's a third option. What happens when the ambitions that inspired your vision are extinguished within you, in a way not related to the vision itself, in a natural way, you could say. I wonder what happens in that case. Because it seems like it's taking him a very long time to rekindle that faith, as they've been talking about. But is that because of who he is as a person? Or is it just a mountain he has to climb because the vision elevated his ambitions to such heights that it's much more difficult to reach that sort of mentality again? I wonder if there's any impact there. No matter how upright and good-hearted a person may be, death will still come to them without warning. Is this where the tale of justice ends? Just like that? It seemed to him that his vision and his status as a knight were both equally ineffectual at enabling him to protect the things that he treasured most. It was time to discard them both, he decided. When he recognized his own powerlessness, his vision became but a burden, of no greater service than a delusion. Empty titles were of no interest to him. He sought after ardent flames that would burn brighter than any other, and an unshakable resolve. Only a firm resolve can drive the truth-seeker forward, and only ardent flames can vanquish the ice that freezes the hand of justice. Uh-oh. Oh no. Ice imagery. Negative ice imagery. On the day that Diluc returned to Mondstadt, he took up his vision once more. Oh, okay. So he just picked it back up. Okay, great. The events of his years away had purged him of his childish immaturity, and turned him into a hero ready to shoulder his father's will once more. Each night, from the shadows, he fought for Mondstadt. He did not discuss the past, but he did not deny the past either. To the lost, perhaps a vision is a beacon of light given by the gods to help them find the path forward. But to those with conviction, a vision is simply an extension of their strength, a medium for channeling their willpower, a tribute to the experiences that have shaped them, and a testament to the story of their life so far. Okay. I see. So we get to see a little bit of the story. We don't know how he received his vision, but we get to see what his thoughts are, or were, after receiving it, how his relationship with it changed, and what his current understanding of it is. Okay, so that's what I'm going to kind of expect from future Vision character stories. Alright. Well, it's nice to get to know you a little bit better, Diluc. It definitely... It's interesting how this both complements and also, I don't know if it really replaces, but it's interesting reading this after reading the manga. Because we saw a lot of the story in the manga. Reading a lot of this brought certain frames of the manga to mind. But we also did get to learn more, which is nice. You know, with the manga, we don't really get to hear people's inner thoughts. Because it's mostly visual and dialogue. A little bit of inner thoughts, but mostly visual and dialogue. So it's cool to see his perspective on things. Thank you for your time, Diluc. Let's hop over here. For Kaeya's story. Character details. Kaeya Alberic is an adopted son to the Ragnvinder family, the renowned wine tycoon. I think we've read this one before. Do you get this one from the get-go with every character? Yes, you do. Oh, goodness gracious. Sorry, Bennett. Okay. With the renowned wine tycoon. It's been a long time since he last called Diluc Ragnvinder brother. I'm honestly so surprised that there was nothing about Kaeya in Diluc's character stories. That would almost make me think that whatever led to their falling out had nothing to do with the death of his father. But that was such a pivotal moment for Diluc. How could it not? If it happened before Diluc's father's death, then you would think the death would bring them back together. And if it happened after Diluc's father's death, then you would think that Diluc's character story would mention, or at least hint at, something else happening. Goodness gracious. Kaeya currently serves as the cavalry captain of the Knights of Avonius and is trusted by Jean. Kaeya is often the one wrapping things up in every incident that occurs in Mondstadt's vicinity. And the phrasing of that makes me think that he's the one who cleans up after Diluc. I mean, I think Diluc is probably very careful to not leave any trails behind, any traces, any tracks. But just the phrasing of that makes me think that if he does, Kaeya is the one who cleans things up for him. That's really funny. Character story 1. It's a curious fact that your best chance of finding Kaeya is not by visiting the Knight's headquarters, but by frequenting the taverns at night. Kaeya is often found sitting at the bar, gossiping with the city folk, and sipping the famed Mondstadt beverage, Death Afternoon. That's a good name. He is surprisingly popular among the elderly of Mondstadt, even earning himself the title of top candidate for grandson-in-law. It is hard to imagine someone as mischievous, amiable, and wine-loving as Kaeya being the cavalry captain of the Knights of Avonius. Hunters and bandits alike are often among Kaeya's drinking buddies. As wary of him as they may initially be, all are ultimately disarmed by his smooth talking, and end up telling him everything he wants to know. Depending on what they then make privy to Kaeya, their night may turn into an uncontrollable nightmare, or remain one of harmless banter. Everyone's got a secret, but not everyone knows what to do with it, says Kaeya, with his usual arrogant smirk. So this brings to mind the smooth-talking, silver-tongued Captain Kaeya. I believe Paimon called him once, way back in the beginning. He knows what to do with secrets, apparently. And it's funny, he's surprisingly popular with the elderly of Mondstadt. That's funny. He's best friends with the elderly and with the hunters and bandits. I wonder if this means he's a little old-fashioned in his bearing or his dialogue, if he gets along with the elderly. Who knows? Let's see if we can learn more. Character story 2. Or at least he's very courteous to those he sees as his seniors, maybe? That could be another reason. Story 2. Justice is not an absolute principle, but is the result of striking that fine balance between strength and strategy. As for the details of how it's done, don't worry yourself too much about that. Kaeya once said these words in front of Grandmaster Varka. I'm thinking of, we just read something about justice in Diluc's story. You know, ice that freezes, the hand of justice. Maybe one of their differences is they have a different perspective on how justice is dealt. Kaeya is thinking the fine balance between strength and strategy, and knowing Diluc, I'm guessing Diluc thinks it should be, immediate and final. I'm just thinking of him destroying Abyss Mages with his E-skill, to be quite honest right now. And so if Kaeya is the one who wants to hold back and plan something out and how to best approach, and Diluc just wants to kill everything, I could see this being a place of different opinion for the two of them. As long as everything falls into place the way he expects in the end, Kaeya doesn't care all that much about how it's done. This cavalier attitude is what defines his character. Not that different from Death Afternoon's wild and explosive taste, one might add. However, his reckless approach to things is not uncontroversial. Once, in order to force a bandit leader into facing him directly, Kaeya triggered the Ruin Guard at an ancient ruin to cut his opponent off, putting his own men at risk in the process. It's times like these when even Jean, who puts a lot of trust in Kaeya, finds herself shaking her head in disapproval. Not that this bothers Kaeya, of course. On the contrary, he actually enjoys putting people into the difficult position of making tough decisions. Kaeya? What did you do? He takes pleasure in seeing the hesitation in his comrade's eyes in the moment just before they dive into battle with him. Just as he takes pleasure in the look of fear in his enemy's eyes as they face off against him. Kaeya! I'm gonna drink some water, but... Kaeya, why? Why do you enjoy tormenting people so? He enjoys putting people into the difficult decision of making tough decisions. So, you enjoy putting people into that position. Do you want to see what they'll decide? Do you like seeing how people figure things out? So you can kind of assimilate all these different perspectives and all these different approaches and use them when you have to make difficult decisions? Or are you just having fun? Like, he enjoys putting people into the position. So if he's not trying to kind of test everyone around him so that he can learn from their experiences, so that when he needs to make difficult decisions, he has a bunch of options to pull from. That could be one reason why he's doing this. The other reason is, if he's having fun with this, if he enjoys putting people into the position, it's psychologically, it's such an interesting thing to do. He enjoys putting people into difficult... Okay, so he could either just be kind of a jerk, and he enjoys putting people into stressful situations. That's option 1. Option 2 is he's doing this possibly for the reasons of option 1s, but also in order to collect options from people that he himself can then use in the future. You know, all along, I think he's manipulating people into getting the outcome that he wants. But the way he goes about it, the third option could also be part of option 1, but it could be that he himself has been in the position of, yeah, someone in the past could have put him in the position of making a difficult situation, or, a difficult choice, and he really hated being in that position. And so now, kind of out of spite, I guess, he's inflicting that upon his enemies. So it's like, hey, you know, I had to go through this difficult time once. Now I'm gonna make that everyone else's problem type thing. But that'd be a very... If he keeps doing this, that's a very ongoing behavior for something that happened in the past. See, it's nice. I get to theorize on Kaeya more because we saw a lot of Diluc's story in the manga. We didn't see that much of Kaeya, so I get to theorize more. Because he has such a... he's something going on with his psychology. We saw that with his fight with Kaeya, where he just it felt so uncalled for the way he treated her, but it also revealed some very interesting things about what's going on with him mentally and emotionally. So I'm really trying to dig at this and figure out why he is the way he is. Difficult position of making tough decisions. So either in the past he was in a really difficult situation and someone forcefully put him there and he hated it so much that now in the present he's trying to reclaim a sense of agency and a sense of control over his own life by doing the same thing to other people. Now he is not the person you put in a difficult situation. He's the person who puts other people into a difficult situation. That could be one reason why he's doing this. In order to get over whatever happened to him. The other option, sub-option, this is 3A, is that he is currently in a difficult position and he hates it, and or he's trying to look for the right answer and he's projecting that onto the people he faces and making them do stuff. This kind of goes back to option 2, to try to learn from what they're doing. Or again, option 3, to feel like he's not the only one in this situation, or, being in this situation does not rob him of his power because he can still inflict it upon other people as well. It's kind of unhealthy, I'm not gonna lie. When you're in a difficult situation or an unfortunate situation, I don't think the best way to go about processing that is by inflicting it upon other people as well, but concerning. Wow, I'm making myself very concerned for Kaeya. And I mean, what I'm doing right now is the definition of reading too much into something. But I'm kind of making myself concerned for him. Story 3. The flourishing winery business in Mondstadt has been a great source of prosperity in the region over the years. This prosperity often entices greedy bandits and monsters to the area. They are a motley bunch who hide in the shadows, and their backgrounds, motives, and allegiances are varied and complex. Kaeya battles against this threat to Mondstadt not only with his sword, but also with his smarts and his wit. A young knight once dedicated years of his life to studying threats in and around Mondstadt, and reached an outstanding conclusion. When Death Afternoon is out of season due to lack of supply, the number of reported incidents inside and outside the city show a drastic decrease. And this remains the case until Death Afternoon returns to the market. The young knight showed his findings to Cavalry Captain Kaeya in hopes of getting some advice from him. Interesting, I'll look into it, Kaeya answered with a wry smirk on his face. So, either this means that as soon as Death Afternoon is out of the taverns, and therefore Kaeya doesn't spend as much time in the taverns, his productivity goes way up? Or Kaeya is single-handedly trying to drain Death Afternoon out of supply so that cases go down? I feel like I'm more inclined to the first one than the latter. The first one would unfortunately imply maybe a bit of an alcohol problem, but it seems more likely. That's really interesting, I suppose. Story 4. Generally speaking, Kaeya is an easy person to have a conversation with. The only topic that you will never hear from him Oh, here we go. Okay, drinking some water. I'm so excited we're finally hearing more about his past. I was a little worried. We were talking about the knights, we were talking about the winery. I thought we wouldn't get anything because Diluc's character stories were all about that one incident. But here we go. The only topic that you will never hear him discuss is his past. Even when the Grand Master demanded information on his background, Kaeya skirted around the issue and gave only vague answers devoid of details. One afternoon near the end of summer a decade ago, my father and I passed by the Dawn Winery. I'm so excited, and he literally just mentioned that he had a father. I'll go get us some grape juice for the road, he said, but he never came back. Oh my goodness. If Master Crapus hadn't taken me in, I doubt I'd have made it through the storm that night. Yikes! This matter-of-fact description hides a carefully constructed lie. Kaeya has never once spoken the truth about what happened that afternoon. This is your chance. You are our last hope. What? Kaeya's father squeezed his son's lean shoulders as he spoke, seemingly looking seemingly looking right through Kaeya to someplace... Sorry, I can see the word in the line below, but I'm not there yet. My hands are shaking. To someplace far beyond. On the other side of the horizon sat their distant homeland of Kaeya. Kaeya would never forget the look of both hope and hatred in his father's eyes as he uttered those words. I knew something was going on. I knew something was going on. Kaeya, are you the chosen one? You are our last hope. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You are our only hope. I'm thinking of chosen ones now. Oh my god, what? Okay, so the eyes with the blue definitely means something to do with Conria, right? I wonder if his eyes are not the same color as Dainsleif, either just because there's a range of colors you could get, or if because he's of a different generation. So did people escape from Conria? Some people survived? And some people also escaped the curse that turned them into Hilichurls? Not everyone was hit? I mean, Dainsleif survived... Well, okay, Dainsleif has a curse of immortality, which I believe is separate from the Hilichurl thing. Because he also has some sort of corruption, right? Didn't one of the Abyss Heralds say, "You reek of a corruption familiar to me," or something like that? Okay, so... some people possibly escaped both the destruction in general and the curse. And Kaeya's a descendant, possibly? Their distant homeland. I mean, it seems like they still lived there for a time, possibly, or they were trying to get back there. They still consider it their homeland, at least. This is your chance. You are our last hope. What is he supposed to do? And the hatred and hope. It's seemingly looking right through Kaeya to someplace far beyond. So he's looking at Kaeya with hope and with hatred. But possibly looking right through him. You know, into the middle distance. Oh my god, Kaeya! Oh my god, Kaeya! He's been on my team this whole time! oh my god. You know, here I was thinking, oh, can't wait, you know, for Dainsleif. It'd be super cool to, like, have a Conrian character. Well! We've got one right here! Story 5. Many citizens still remember the two most eye-catching young gentlemen in all of Mondstadt a few years ago. One of them... This music is too pretty and nice for these dramatic revelations I'm having here. One of them was the dapper Diluc, an elegant swordsman who always had a warm smile and a confident posture. The other was the eccentric Kaeya. He was Diluc's friend, supporter, and sounding board, ensuring he got through every challenge he faced smoothly. They were almost like twins! The twin imagery! Separated, divided, but identical, but reflections of each other. The twin imagery! God. They were almost like twins. Oh no, and now that makes me feel that whatever the resolution is for Kaeya and Diluc's story is going to mirror, or foreshadow, or reflect, or complement, which those all give you very different results. The Traveler Twins' story. Oh goodness. They were almost like twins, knowing each other's thoughts and intentions without a word, protecting Mondstadt in both light and dark. Until that fateful day. Oh, here we go, falling out. Okay, I need to prepare. I am preparing by drinking some water. Until that fateful day, now ingrained deep in Kaeya's memory, when the convoy that Diluc... Oh, it's not the falling out, it's his father's death. Oops. When the convoy that Diluc was escorting was attacked by a huge monster. It was the first and only time that Kaeya failed in his duty. Right, we saw him show up later. By the time Kaeya finally reached Diluc, it was all over. But I mean, was he necessarily assigned to protect the caravan? Or the convoy? I don't know why he blames himself if he wasn't even there. By the time Kaeya finally reached Diluc, it was all over. The power their father had used to successfully fend off the attack backfired, taking their father's life. So the their father there, instead of Diluc's father, makes me think, I mean, yeah, Kaeya was adopted, but he doesn't necessarily mean he saw Kratos as his father, but it seems like he might have. Just because of this phrasing, and also because of the very acidic things he said to Diluc in the past about their father's legacy. Remember that one? Both Kaeya and Diluc were shocked by what had witnessed, losing the calm composure a knight should retain. Even someone like Master Kratos would submit to such a dangerous and evil power. Sinister thoughts flashed through Kaeya's mind, and he simply smirked. This world is truly fascinating. All while their father lay dead in a pool of his own blood, it was on that night that the two sons' paths diverged. Oh, you know, one wonders if, you know, we've only possibly just hit the tip of the iceberg on Kaeya's backstory with whatever's going on with his story there. Oh my god. Kaeya. So, possibly quite a bit has gone down in his past already. And so, sinister thoughts flashed through Kaeya's mind, and he simply smirked. This world is truly fascinating. With the context that he has behind him, this made him think of something. And he had a very, shall we say, callous reaction to the fact that this man is dying in front of him. I can definitely see that making Diluc very mad with him. If, I could see the argument going something along the lines of, you know, did you ever care for him at all? You know, you're smirking as he's dying here. And that could lead to their schism, perhaps. Let's see. 25, so a list. Between the pages of The Adventures of Angels, you will find a list of names written on a sheet of official Knights of Avonius letterhead paper. It meticulously records the details of bandits in the city and further afield, as well as mercenaries and mid to senior level treasure hoarder members, listing for each entry a name, position, area of activity, and personal profile. You know, speaking of twin imagery between Diluc and Kaeya, they both have their own information network in a way. They both definitely use the gossip in the taverns, but it seems like Kaeya has his own meticulously maintained records of every possible threat. A dozen or so names are circled, with a note in the margin saying, otherwise things would get too boring? When questioned about it, Kaeya's response is, I suppose I must have gotten drunk and started scribbling nonsense. Your gut feeling is that Kaeya purposely let you see this list, but you have no way of proving it. Your gut feeling. So the Traveler has seen this? What is The Adventures of Angels? Is that a book that I have? Names are circled? Makes me think, oh, these are the people that he's gonna kill. Except, otherwise things would get too boring. Makes me think that these are the people he's letting live. These could be his contacts. These could be people he's made deals with. These could be people he's put into difficult situations. Huh. Well, what are you listing? What are you doing? Okay, last but not least, vision. It was raining heavily in Mondstadt on the night that Kaeya Albrecht received his vision. Earlier that day, Kratos Ragnvindr had wielded the power of a delusion, only to become its victim when it backfired. To set his father free from the unbearable agony, Diluc Ragnvindr took his life? Big yikes. Yeah, no wonder this event really messed him up, huh? Ooh. Ah. Yikes. Kaeya was Diluc's brother by adoption and was always by his side, but on this occasion, Kaeya did not partake in the final moments shared between father and son. I suppose, actually, I've kind of been assuming, haven't I? Here we have official confirmation that he was indeed adopted. As opposed to taken in as a ward, or even just a friend. He was legally adopted, it seems like. The torrential rain that set in on Mondstadt that night seemed to be a sign of the heaven's grief at the passing of Master Kratos. Oh, here we go! There was a side to Kaeya that he kept hidden from the world. In truth, he was an agent of... He's a spy! He was an agent of Conriat placed in Mondstadt to serve their interests. His father had abandoned him in this strange and unknown land to fulfill this mission, and it was Master Kratos and the city of Mondstadt that had welcomed him with open arms when they found him. He's a spy... Way back. Oh my goodness, why is this ringing a bell? Spy in Mondstadt. Didn't I think... At some point, I feel like I had a theory that there was a spy in Mondstadt. But who did I think it was for? The Fatui? The Fatui. I'm thinking... No, no, okay. Something coded message, letter. Okay. Okay. Dark Knight quest. Coded letter. Threatening the Dark Knight hero. Parts of it were written in the Tevat language, whatever that is, and parts of it were written in the Abyss language. And I said, you know, why would they bother including this language in this letter? Or why would they bother making it all, like, parts of it understandable and not all of it understandable? And my theory was they're expecting someone else to be able to see this letter that will be able to understand the parts that they left in code. Was it code or was it Abyss language? Was it the Abyss that sent that letter? Because because that whole cutscene that we get, we fight the Abyss. So it was the Abyss who sent the letter. Was it in code? Or was it in Abyss language? Either way, my theory was there was someone on the inside that they expected to be able to intercept and read this letter. And so I thought, ooh, maybe there's a spy. I'm just staring at him. But when we first meet him, when we first meet Diluc, Temple of the Lion? Falcon? He confronts an Abyss Mage. Okay. I don't think he's working for the Abyss Order. I'm just gonna put that there. Even if the Abyss Order was trying to send him that letter, technically, doesn't mean he was trying to... that they worked together. Doesn't mean. Just means they were trying to get him a message. If that letter and the whole situation surrounding it is as I theorize, which is a big if. I'm making an assumption there. So he's technically a spy. Okay, you know what? Here we go. Here's my conclusion. I was maybe right about there being a spy in Mondstadt, but I was completely wrong about who it was for. Because it seems like if you could consider him a spy, he is an agent of Kaeya. So he's supposed to work for Kaeya. But again, I already have a second thought lined up to talk about here. Speaking of tone, like we talked about in, or subtext is a better way to put it, like we talked about in Diluc's side of things. I haven't even moved past this bottom paragraph, but... Wait. I haven't moved past this one. His father had abandoned him in the strange and unknown land to fulfill this mission, and it was Master Krapus in the city of Mondstadt that had welcomed him with open arms when they found him. So this is setting up a question of his loyalty. He was abandoned by his father in order to fulfill a mission, but it was the people he was supposed to work against that welcomed him and adopted him and took care of him. So the subtext here is suggesting that he might not want to fulfill whatever mission it is that he's been given. Yeah, right here. If Kaeya and Mondstadt went to war, which side would he support? To whom should he offer his assistance? Literally, it's right here. His birth father who had ruthlessly abandoned him, or his adoptive father who had loved him and raised him. For the longest time, Kaeya had agonized over these impossible questions. Oh my god! It's a dilemma. He's caught in a difficult situation. Is this why he does these things to the people that he does them to? He makes them make impossible decisions because he has this impossible decision to make. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. Caught between the opposing demands of loyalty and duty, faced with an impossible choice between truth and happiness. An impossible choice! But now, Krapus' death upset this delicate balance. He felt liberated, but he was also ashamed of how selfishly he was responding. He felt liberated because he's no longer beholden to this man who had cared for him so truly, it seems like. You know, he no longer has to make him proud, basically, if we want to put it in Diluc's terms. But he also felt ashamed of how selfishly he was responding, because as an adopted son, he should have saved Krapus, but he had arrived moments too late. As a brother, he should have shared in Diluc's grief, and yet as their father lay dying on the ground, he had hung back behind his brother, that ancient plot running through his mind. See? His context, the story from which he comes, is what caused him to have that different reaction to his death. Consumed by guilt, Kaeya knocked on Diluc's door. As the rain poured down, the shroud of secrecy was washed away, and all lies were revealed. Kaeya had finally come clean. He told him? He had anticipated Diluc's anger. The brothers drew their blades, this time, I'm remembering this is his vision origin story. The brothers drew their blades, this time pointing them at each other. Kaeya felt that this was his punishment for a lifetime of lies. Yeah, he is drowning in guilt about all this, isn't he? The whole time, he probably felt so guilty about it. So whatever this mission is that they gave him, he definitely didn't sign up for it. He was just told to do it, wasn't he? Or if he did sign up for it, he was won over by Krampus's care and family that they gave him. But as the two crossed blades, Kaeya was overcome by the sensation of great elemental power surging through him. For years, he had stayed out of the way in his brother's shadow. But now, for the first time ever, he was facing his brother as his true self. Bitterly cold and brittle elemental energy burst forth from the tip of his sword to meet Diluc's searing flames head on. The clash of crimson fire and azure ice created a sudden swirl of wind that stunned them both. This was the grim moment at which Kaeya's vision appeared. Since that day, Kaeya and Diluc have gone their separate ways, but he never discusses it, just as he never discusses the origin of his vision. Man, every single time he looks at it, he must remember that. Oh, goodness gracious. It seems like he's trying so hard to reach a conclusion, make a decision, get over what's happening in his past, and everywhere he looks, he's just constantly reminded by it, isn't he? Though it is a reminder of a hard-fought battle, and the prize that he earned in exchange for revealing the unadulterated truth, Kaeya sees it as a stern reminder that he must live the rest of his life under the heavy burden of lies. Oh my god. In the City of Freedom, he feels this way. No way. Oh my god, Kaeya! Are you kidding me? Is the coin supposed to be imagery for a 50-50 choice here? Oh my god! I mean, okay. I enjoyed Diluc's story. It was a fascinating look into his worldview, into his mind, and, you know, gave us more details. I feel, but we saw a lot of that in the manga. And it didn't have a big old plot twist hidden away in there, except for the whole information network, actually. They had better expand on that in the future. The fact that they didn't expand on it in the story makes me think that they are going to expand on it in the future. But, Kaeya! Oh my god! I feel so much more... Like, I feel like I know him so much better now. This adds so much depth to his character. My brain is breaking right now. Oh my god, he has so much going on. The poor guy. And it's like, knowing what we already... oh my god, in hindsight, I'm actually really glad that we took so long to read that. Because knowing what we know about Kaeya already... I wonder how much he knows about everything that happened with Kaeya, because I can appreciate how difficult this decision must be. Does he choose between Mondstadt, the city that welcomed him in, gave him a home, gave him a family, you know, probably... How young was he when he was adopted? Because probably, by this point, he spent more time in Mondstadt as a Mondstadtian than he has anywhere else. A decade ago. So when the Grand Master Varka, so this must be before the expedition, a decade ago. So he's been, let's see, Grandmaster, when did he leave? When did Krampus die? How old was 4 years? So he arrived in Mondstadt at least 14 years ago. Anyways, it's possible that he grew up there. It's possible that he spent, if I had to guess, how old does he look? He looks like he's in his 20s, right? Probably 14 years. So, oh my goodness. I mean, he was at least 10 when he was left in Mondstadt. So yeah, he grew up there pretty much. He spent more of his time there than anywhere else, most likely. I mean, if he was with his father, they were either in Kaeya or they were traveling around. Maybe a bit of both. Traveling around does not, especially as a young child, does not lead to a lot of stability. And if he lived in Kaeya, the place must have been destroyed after everything that happened. These plants came back super fast, oh my god. So he... probably is what I'm getting at. He didn't have a lot of stability in his life. quite possibly, if he was in Conria too, he might not have had a lot of safety in his life. And then he comes to Mondstadt. They welcome him with open arms. They provide stability, safety, family, freedom. And in the back of his mind, this whole time, he knows he has to potentially betray them one day. No wonder he felt so much guilt. On the other hand, Conria, as far as I know, though then again, I still don't know what kicked off the whole conflict. As far as I know, they didn't do anything wrong. And even if they did do something wrong, can you really blame the entire population for what they did wrong? Everyone in Conria, as far as I know, is either dead or a hilly churl or a monster of the abyss, I suppose? Like an abyss mage, for instance? Or an abyss lector, an abyss herald? So, were they from the abyss, but they've just aligned? Never mind. The details don't precisely matter at this moment. What I'm getting at is the story is setting up that we need to break the Conrian curse, right? Because they are suffering. And, you know, getting the question of do they deserve it? Do they not deserve it? I think really what the story wants us to do is save them. And so Kaeya has to choose between this place that gave him a home and the place where there are hundreds, possibly thousands of people. Let's see. Thousands of people possibly still alive as Hilly Churls. And he says, where is it? Where is it? Where is his story? This is your chance. You are our last hope. They're planning something. But what are they planning? Are they planning revenge, or are they planning to save their people? Because if they're planning to save their people, then I can understand why this is such a difficult decision. Does he save his people, or does he not betray Mondstadt? On the other hand, if the decision they're trying to make is, or if the plan they're trying to pull off is revenge, then I sure hope Kaeya makes the right decision in that case. But in the other case, it's so difficult to say what is the right decision. You, my friend, you need a secret third option, don't you? You need a way out of this, you know, prisoner's dilemma that you're in. Oh my goodness gracious. Talk about a compelling character. Wow, okay, well, wow, what do I do with my life now? What's my... commissions. Yay, we did them. I suppose we're going to get back to the main Archon quest next time, because I am definitely in the mood to keep going with the main Archon quest after that. Oh my god, I almost want to, like, do a wish, because this feels like such a monumental moment, but I don't have a lot left. Oh hey, we could buy some. Because, you know, I like to do them after I've accomplished something, and I feel like I've accomplished something. I finally read these stories I should have read ages ago. I'd love to get a sacrificial sword. That would just make my day. Who would I give it to at this point? I don't even know. Probably Xingqiu, right? I'm so happy right now. My whole being is like vibrating with like excitement, adrenaline. I don't even know. It'd be hilarious if this was Kaeya. Not me saying it would be hilarious if this was Kaeya. Wow, all it takes to get a Kaeya on standard banner is learning all of his secrets. Oh my god. I mean, yeah, I'm happy because he's one of my most used characters. He's on my main team. But I feel like fate just happened. Oh my god, this game is going to destroy me, isn't it? Oh, I was so excited, I actually messed up the DPI on my mouse. Okay, there we go, that's better. Oh my god! The crit rate of Kaeya's normal and charged attacks against opponents affected by cryo is increased by 15%. Excellent blood, it's called. Oh my goodness, these names all feel so heavy. Never-ending performance. The End of Frost, Frozen Kiss, Frostbiting Embrace, Glacial Whirlwind. Never-ending performance, at least. Oh my god. I can't believe that just happened. Look at these artifacts. Ooh, I should improve these. Oh my goodness, wait a minute. Oh my god. I cannot believe that all just happened. So I definitely want... Ideally, I would want crit rate, crit damage, elemental mastery, but that's, I feel like that's asking a lot. Here's crit rate, crit damage. That elemental mastery isn't the highest. Let's see what we can do with this. I have plenty of, I've got the Mora to burn, I've got the, artifacts to burn, and I do need to do this for my battle pass points. Defense. Delightful. I'm happy about that crit damage. I'm happy about that crit rate. We're almost at the end here. Defense again. Last one, probably. Oh, no red materials? No, we're good. Why is it not enhancing to next tier? Oh, I guess it needs more artifacts than you can put in. Defense. Okay, well, crit rate and crit damage. And he's at 14. 2.5, 6.2. Yeah, we'll put him over here. There you go, happy birthday. This is elemental mastery, crit damage. I like that energy recharge. 23. 82! Wow, that's actually really nice. We'll leave him there. This. Okay, he's not even on a 2-piece, so we can switch this. Elemental mastery is the top, though. That's why I have it on him. Attack. Maybe I'll just do attack. What does shatter scale off of? Does shatter scale off of elemental mastery? I'm not going to delete this artifact or anything, so it gets to stay, but let's see. HP, crit rate, crit damage. It'd be really nice if I could get this guy to get a crit rate or an EM. Let's see what we get. Oh dear. Let's take these off. 4 stars. Anything that I don't use. Where's my Thunder Soother at? Oh, I haven't hit that domain in a long time. Actually, I don't think I have any. Okay, Exile. I never use you. I'm so sorry about this. Thank you for your time. Oh, it's defense. Flat defense. Okay, yeah. We'll not do that then. Should we move him to this? Attack and crit damage? Or how about let's enhance this and see what we get. It's HP. I keep doing that. But it would be really nice if we could get good substats on this, maybe. Oh, there's the crowns. Let's keep our crowns. Let's go for a tiny miracle. What is this one? Sojourner. Oh, Sojourner. A blue arrow flashing, imbued with the sentiment of travelers that had once faded into the horizon. Interesting. Okay. Oh, it was a flat defense again? Wow. The artifact really said no, not today. Okay, fine. We'll give him... We'll leave him there, I guess. Unfortunate, but we will. Physical damage bonus. Oh, I did not realize you had that. I should go do this domain more. Yeah, I need better artifacts for Kaeya. Attack. I like that attack. Maybe I'll move him there. Yeah, off of HP. Yeah, let's get him off HP. And I like the elemental mastery. I like the elemental... or energy recharge. Oh my god. The adrenaline. I cannot believe that just happened. What are the... We just read his story. And then he decides to pop up. Oh my god, I have so many. They're 4 stars. I can probably just absorb them, right? They're 4 stars. It'll be fine. If they had an interesting main stat, I would lock them. And these are... Yeah, that's fine. I'll take these. Crit damage. Ooh! You know what? I will take that. These are the HP ones. Let's grab those. I wonder what this... It looks like a flower to me. I wonder what this flower is supposed to be. A steel blue? A dark flower bud made of hammered dark gold. Its crimson core is wrapped by petals that shall never open. Ooh. Cool. These things can change, so let's take a look at them. Healing bonus. Interesting. Into the attack. Oh, the flat attack though. Ouch. But at this point, we're really just interested in that main stat most. Well, the main stat. What is the main stat on this one? I don't even know. I'm so happy right now. Best decision of my life reading that thing. I cannot... I cannot believe that we seriously got Kaeya after reading Kaeya's story. That is so funny to me. Funny and fateful, as I said. Frighteningly fateful. Goodness gracious. I swear my hands went numb for a second there. I was out of pure shock. Okay. We're almost out of those. Oh, we'll keep the EM. Great. Alright, we've got one last one to do. And does that one increase or improve a substat? I think it does, right? Oh, there we go. Nice, into crit damage. So, let's give him that. I think that's all of them. We've looked at all of them, right? What is it? How does he look these days? Eh. Oh well. Doing our best. What's his weapon? Harbinger. For crit damage. Can I give him anything that has crit rates? Probably not. We're all hoarding them up here. Ravonius sword for Xingqiu. Which is nice for Xingqiu. But, okay, you get to keep the Harbinger of Dawn. Seems fitting. After all, he gave us our first one. I cannot believe that just happened. Well, I'm just gonna sit here and think about my life for a minute. And, that'll be all for today. Yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed because I sure did. I want to give a big thanks. Oh, we have a thanks to give today, actually. Let me pull that up. Oh, darn it. I did the opposite of pulling up. I actually closed it. That's unfortunate. So I do want to give a big thanks to everyone in general who has been watching the videos and has been super supportive in the comments. You know, I was mentioning earlier that I've had some basically worries about making sure that everyone is happy, but it got to the point where I was not wanting to play the game, and that is the absolute nightmare scenario for me. You know, I have been so careful to avoid burnout. Ooh. Sorry, Vega. That I also definitely want to do my best to avoid falling out of love with this game. I think that would just be an absolute tragedy, because this game is amazing, and there's so much to explore in here. And so I'm going to let myself explore those things and enjoy it to its fullest. And a lot of you guys have been telling me to do that all along. And so I just want to say a big thank you to all of you. And I hope you enjoyed this video. So that will be all for today. I do have someone to thank, but they haven't yet given me their permission to share their name in the videos. So I'm going to be holding that off until they get back to me on that. If you're out there and watching this, thank you for your support. And you will get your personalized shout out in the future, or an anonymous one as well. Either one works, is fine with me. I just always want to check in with people before I put their names in the videos because, you know, a lot of people end up seeing this. So I just want to make sure that everyone is okay with getting mentioned before I do. Anyhow, wow, what a day. That's all for today. I hope you enjoyed. I'm so happy that we got to that finally. You guys have been telling me to do it. We finally did it. I'm so happy. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye now!